Yo, but hey, I appreciate your times, both of you. Thank you for coming out to the Miami Hustle.
Hey, you have to support, bro.
Definitely, bros. Appreciate that. Respect it.
Yeah, bro, it's hometown.
We got Triipy and Gallo.
Already.
You guys want to just start off with where you guys are from and why they call you Triipy and Gallo?
I mean, I guess you can start by saying that we're from Miami, both of us. Well, I was born in Cuba. I came when I was like 9.
Yo.
9 about to be 10, yeah.
Wow.
That bird came right into the podcast, bro. We had a special guest right there.
A bird just flew. Right
Oh, for real? I didn't even see it.
You gonna see it when we go back. You gonna see it.
We're between them.
Hey, we're live. We're
That was a
live.
blessing right there.
Yes, sir.
Was it one of the little ones or?
I don't know.
I didn't even see it.
It was a little one. It was a
All
little
right,
one.
sure.
But yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's a Gallo.
Guy,
Dude,
man.
you called the birds.
I ain't capping, bro. Listen.
For real.
I came from Cuba when I was 9, right? Crazy ass way. I'm not gonna say it today because I want to say that for later on in life. Let's talk about it. But yeah, bro. When I was 9, I grew up between. I always say West Flagler because it was like between like 27 and 42nd. I lived there like for a long time. Then I moved like to around Mars America. Then I ended up in Westchester, and that's where I really was when I was like a teenager. You know, Westchester. And I spent some time in Little Havana when I was a little older. But yeah, bro. Mikey.
Yeah, bro, Westchester, baby. You feel me? So shout out Westchester. Yeah.
I wasn't far from there. I was
Yeah,
like
I go
a
by
couple blocks
Trippy,
away.
man. Where I got my nickname from, Trippy, was everyone says I'm a Trip. So ever since I was a kid, I've always been a Trip. You feel me? So that stuck with me, and yeah, bro, it's Trippy. Trippy 36. Big 36. You
Life's
feel me?
trippy, bro.
Yo, especially
life's a
lately,
trip.
bro. I find myself saying that a lot lately. Like, shit's been trippy out here, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Let's not get killed now.
For real. But
For real, man. But everybody sees what's going on.
Nah,
They don't
yeah,
see it. They can't act blind and wrong.
is that it's never been available before. Now it's available. So
Yeah,
now
it's out there.
If
They're
you
telling
want to
you the
look for
truth.
it, if you are like noticing like something's up and you start looking, you'll start finding out a bunch of
Whatever
shit.
you
It's
want.
Like, how's this normal?
If you're enlightened to like, you know, if you want to have an understanding of what's going on, you're going to see it.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, we live in interesting times, bro. Because we got
Best
to see.
times, I think, though.
Nah, definitely. We got to see the flip phone and we got to see the iPhone. So we're seeing a lot of change, bro. Within like 5 to 10 years.
We got to see the blind come off.
Yeah,
Our generation got to see the blind come off.
Yeah.
Especially our generation.
Yo, kids
'Cause all of
nowadays
us in the same generation.
They'll never
For
know
real.
what that no internet and just flip phone vibe
And that
would be
playing
like.
outside.
The
how that
Nokia,
shit was like.
playing with the little. What was the little game that you had? The little.
The snake.
The snake game,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Damn, bro. The snake game compared to apps nowadays is crazy.
Think about it.
On
My
that
sons are
blue
playing
phone,
anything they
the
want.
Nokia, the one that was a brick.
Yeah.
Play Snake on that
My
shit.
sons now got iPads, both of them, and they both play whatever they want. Whatever game they can think of, to search it,
It's
it
there.
exists.
Yeah.
Damn, no, the power of the phone, bro.
No,
It's
we're
crazy.
lucky to have
Technology.
experienced it right before, and now we're doing it after. Just like our parents. Our parents do
Yeah.
the same thing. It's like they kind of are in that.
They kind of saw
generation.
it too, yeah, but they saw the worst first, so it's
Yeah.
harder for them to see because they can't believe so many years with a lie.
Yeah.
And now all this shit that we thought like they thought we were crazy because we were seeing too much movies and shit. You know?
Bro, but movies are actually on point, bro. iRobot was made like over 10 years ago.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. But
And
they were
that's
blind
like
to
that's
it.
the future.
We also saw the internet earlier in our. It was easier to program us to the truth in a way, you know. We saw it at an early age. They saw like already. Like I said, a bunch of they already adapt program to a certain thought. Just like we think about making money smart. They think about making money working hard every damn day, going to work,
Yeah,
working
yeah,
for
yeah.
somebody, getting a little check. The more hours they put in, the happier they are.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Also, I think it is because I'm from Cuba. Well, I wasn't born in Cuba, but my parents are Cuban.
Yeah.
So they came when they were like 19, 20. So I feel like they pushed a lot of school. My dad, not as much. He understands like a business mindset. My mom pushes school a lot because she likes that, like having a degree is safe. But I think that comes from, I never got my degree, but I think that mentality comes from since they didn't have that opportunity in Cuba. They feel like, look, we're in America now, at least get a degree and then, you know, like figure it out then. But I'm more the opposite, bro. I'd rather figure it out now. And if I don't figure it out, then I'll get a degree. Like worst case.
I mean,
No.
things are different now too, though. It's like now you can become. There's so many different ways to make money. Back then, there wasn't that many ways to make money, guaranteed money, unless you go to school. So in their mentality is, oh, you have to go to school to make money and to, you know,
Guaranteed,
live comfortably,
Yeah,
you know?
Comfortably, and not even to like get to a goal or chase a dream. That mentality don't exist. Like I try to tell like my dad gladly, you know, after the years he learned like he started a business and stuff and he learned that the power of the mind, like damn, you could manifest things. But my mom still like don't understand that. She tells things like she gotta go to work, you know, and like And I get it because he got to this country old as hell. My dad got here a little younger, like our age.
Yeah.
So it's a little easier for him to understand that. But yeah, bro, it's the power of the mind. You can make anything happen. Like I said, there's plenty of ways to make money. It just depends how hard you want it. Like, you know, like, I mean, how bad you want it, how hard you're willing to work for it. Because everything takes work. But are you going to work for Fulanito and make for like the owner or whatever, Mercadito in Westchester be rich, or are you going to make yourself rich? Are you going to work for yourself or work? Because you make, bro, the best thing about life is that everything is monetized now. So while you're building your business, you're making money. It's not like you're not making money. It's not like going to school that you got to invest money to then start to see somebody hires you.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. You go to school for 10 years, not to see. Even a lawyer goes to school for 10 years. You still got to get clients. How do you get your name out there? You got to beat a bunch of cases before anybody even knows who the hell you are.
You got to put your time in.
You got to put your time in.
Yeah.
So everything is working for yourself at the end of the day, but you're making somebody else rich on the way. So it depends what you want to do.
No, I like what you said about the power of the mind. That's been huge in my life, and not many people know about it, bro. Like, the power of the mind is real, and like you said, you can do anything you want to do. You just gotta sit down with yourself and think about what you really want to do.
Yeah, you gotta work for it, bro. And sometimes, like, look, I have friends that are chasing the same dream as me, and they gotta get a job for now. You feel me? And that's the way their life is set up. You know what I'm saying? But there's other people that have a different way of getting it. It doesn't have to be a bad way. Like me, I'm blessed that I have a good family. So if I'm ever in a bad situation, my family got my back. Thank God.
Yeah.
You know, the mom of my kids, my own mom, like everybody like loves me because I have a good relation with everybody. My dad, anybody I could count on, my stepdad, my cousin that got here from Cuba, my aunt.
That is
you
a
know?
blessing, yeah.
Everybody got each other. Yeah. So that's why I believe I'm a strong believer in unity. You know, like the more people you have together, the easier it is to get it to a dream. And everybody got to play their role. Everybody got to know who's the person further and what dream got to be pushed first. So who makes it first? But everybody got to have that loyalty and the believe that person got us. You know what I'm saying? Whoever it is in the group. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know how to play their role. You know, and that's when it comes to the power of the mind. How much you're willing to, you know, understand that and put it. You got to know how. Again,
and sacrifice.
And sacrifice sometimes like that, like friendships and things like that to get somewhere. Because sadly, bro, it's like I made an example that somebody said that I copied, but bullshit aside, I thought about it myself, and then somebody had said it also about like when a rocket takes off, right? Like there's a lot of things that stay on the way down, like the things that hold on the floor when the caskets like get off and at the end and this and that, whatever the hell. Not everybody's meant to get there with you. Some people you meet on the way, and they're only from here to here. Yeah. You know, some people you meet at the bottom, but they don't get all the way to the top. Maybe they get left behind. It's not you yourself. It's just what life has to happen for you to get where you got to be. Mm-hmm. Same way as like people die, you lose them, right? Same way sometimes you gotta be attached to certain people because they're not healthy for what you want, for your goal. It's your goal at the end of it. It's your life.
And that's why I feel like everything happens for a reason. You feel me? Everything in life happens for a reason.
Nah, it really does, bro. You gotta detach yourself almost from certain things.
And something's meant to happen is gonna come back together. It's like even a relationship or a friendship, anything, business, anything that's meant for you. Trust me, nadie lo quita loco. Like nobody's gonna take away what's meant to be, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna find its way.
It's gonna find its way, bro.
For sure, bro. No, it goes back to having the team. When you have the team and everybody understands their role, we all work together. Like what he's good at, I'm not good at, and then you
gotta understand that. Yeah. But everybody gotta understand that.
Yeah.
Not all of us are gonna be good at something. You feel me? We all gonna have our own talents in our own way. Now, what everybody got to bring to the table? We all gotta. If you have a team, everybody sits down. What do you got to bring to the table? Everybody puts down on the table what you got to bring to, what you got to offer, right? And then from there, everybody goes, okay, that's what you can offer. This is your role. But stick to that. Make sure you're the best at that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's
and this
big,
and
bro.
that. Everybody has their role. The cameraman gotta be the best cameraman.
Yeah.
Make sure you're the best cameraman out here.
It's like a sports team, bro.
Like a sports team.
You got your quarterback, you got your running back, you got your defense, you got your special teams.
That backup QB is one of the most important people in football, bro.
Exactly.
Backup.
If your backup sucks and you suck for 3 games and then now your team can't make the playoffs, you're shit.
Now what, bro?
Yeah. So if you know your role and you play it right, the whole squad gets lifted. The whole squad gets to achieve the goal. And it's better than not achieving the goal. So, like, sacrifice a little bit.
Bro, we talk about strengths and weaknesses all the time. Like, nobody's perfect. So if you have a weakness, instead of spending a lot of time trying to perfect that weakness, you can find somebody that is good at your weakness, and then you work together. And you save a lot of time and energy. And then you get to focus on, like what you said, like, you're good at this. All right, the cameraman, just be a cameraman. Don't try to be a cameraman and a director and a this and a that. Just focus on what you're good at, and let's keep moving forward.
Exactly. Even in sports, like I'm gonna put you a point of view from boxing, so you can understand that it works every type of way. I got teammates. Let's say a lefty. If I'm fighting a lefty, your role, this whole camp, is to make sure you would go in that ring and you try to beat the shit out of me, so you can teach me how to fight against a lefty. You know, you're playing your role. This whole camp is to be that lefty. You gotta go. Your job, even as a teammate, you gotta go and look at my opponent and try to imitate his style for the whole 2-3 months that you're sparring me.
Yo,
That's your role in the team.
That's interesting.
That's dope.
That's
My
interesting,
coach's
'cause-
job is to look at the opponent and make a game plan. See what he's good at, what he's not good at. Okay, if he's good at this, we gotta move this way. And then he has to have a mistake here.
Is that guy training
Like
for
that.
his own fight?
So it's a whole game plan. You got the whole game plan is getting away from here. And now, once you know you gotta get away from this hand, now you gotta figure out this side of the body. What his weakness is on this side, the top or the bottom. You know, everybody plays their role.
Bro, that's interesting because I didn't know boxing was a team sport at all.
It is a team sport. At the end of the day,
I
at the
didn't
end of the day,
know.
you fight by
I
yourself,
thought it was like, yeah.
but it's a team sport.
So everybody, like every boxer has a team.
Yes, and even if you don't have a team that not like that either. Everybody's on their own. But if
Right.
we train together,
Yeah.
Right.
But this
We're family.
this lefty,
Gotcha.
right? Like he has his own style. He's fighting for his own fights. Like why would he switch up his style to help you out?
okay, same way I did it for my brother Gogo. Shout out Gogo, by the way. Shout out Macedonia. All right, my brother Gogo, he had a fight against a Cuban guy that I've been watching for a while. I was a fan of, but once my brother's gonna fight against him, because he's my real close friend, obviously I'm on his team. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
I'm gonna help you because I already know how this guy fights. I was a fan to him, so I completely imitated this guy's style for like a whole month, sparring him every day. That didn't affect my style because I still have my own time to practice that day on my own style.
I guess that's what I mean. Like if he has to change up.
Well,
his
my
whole
job
style,
was to help him out win that fight.
I got you.
Because him winning is
Hell
gonna
yeah!
help me
If
too.
I was your,
what's up.
Because I'm around him.
yeah.
He's helping me too. Just like when I win, helps him. 'Cause he's around me. We all play a role. We all put on granito de arena and everybody's like camp, you know? And that's what matters, you know? And let's say I don't have teammates. I only have a coach. And I train so let's say I was trained to myself. My coach's job is to get me the right lefty to train, to fight, to spar for a while.
A guy that knows
Even
his
if he
role
got to pay him.
to do that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody that's a lefty. If I don't have a lefty in my team, my coach, his job now is to find that lefty.
Gotcha.
And now that lefty is probably gonna get paid, or if he fucks with me, he's gonna help me out of the muscle. You know what I'm saying? Which most of the time is like that because people want to see other people succeed most of the time. But you know, that depends, bro. But everything's a team sport. Unity, bro.
You need to work together.
You gotta work together,
You gotta
bro.
make it to
And
make it
that's
to
what
the
Miami
top.
lacks.
It takes a
That's-
team.
And that's what Miami lacks.
Lax working together.
Yeah.
Bro, well, shout out to us in the Miami Hustle because that's why I put this together. I want
Yeah,
to
that's why we came too. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because 305 is Miami, so
appreciate that, bro. I want to have a platform to bring us all together because everybody's out there on their own hustle. No one like it's fast paced. No one really talks to each other, you know. Like, but when you bring people together, like let's say you ever need an engineer, like you go on the Miami Hustle and there's a bunch of engineers that I'm going to be having episodes with, you know, and
Yeah.
like just connecting us in different ways with like how we're talking about as a team, like. If you need somebody that you're not good at, go find them and then they'll help you out.
Facts.
Just bringing the community together. But yo, what I love about fighting is that it's like chess, bro. Like when you tell me all about this strategic way of thinking, like how often do you guys look at tape, for example? Like if you got a fight coming up, like how in depth do you study your opponent?
Depends how dangerous he is. Even though we don't underestimate any opponent, we just know the level that they're in and who gotta be study the most and this and that. Like look for the last guy that I fought, that I just went viral, it was my fastest knockout. It was really 3 seconds. You can see it yourself. Anybody that sees the fight, you can see the timer was
Is
like
that
out.
is that the one that like stood up to you with like a weird stance?
No.
Like at
that was
the-
another dude. No, that dude I beat him in a minute and like 10 seconds.
Yo, yeah, that was
Dropped him 3
Yo,
times.
that was
Three
that was-
times in a minute.
Yeah.
Holy.
I saw that one. Bro.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
And the dude.
That's when he
was
said,
tough.
"Go."
was
He
tough.
said,
was
"Go,
trying to get
Metelo."
up. Yeah, my coach like, "Go, Metelo." Yeah.
That shit was raw, bro.
Yeah, bro. So my last opponent, I was there trying to. I was already in the game plan was to stay behind the jab, throw the jab, the whole time. You know, to try to get in there. Once I got him against the rope, start banging him. But I was supposed to box, not fight. It's 2 different things. But the second I was in the back, coach comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, listen, I just shook this guy's hand. I feel your hand weak. He don't got no type of power to go against you. He can't take your power. Go forward off the line." "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, just throw a jab up, jab down, and go up." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." Okay, I tried it out. I missed exactly what he told me to do. I missed it. But I put him against the ropes, which that was the goal, every single thing. The jab was supposed to get him against the ropes. So I just sped up the process in a matter of like a second. And I got him against the ropes. The second I got him in the ropes, the first punch I hit him with, I broke his orbital bone.
Oof.
And then he was coming down, I hit him in the back of the head and one more time in the forehead. He tried to get back up and he fell right again. So it was supposed to be 3 seconds, but the fact that he tried to get up, they counted all the seconds.
Nah.
This boxing or
No, bare knuckle.
The bare knuckle.
Bare knuckle, yeah.
The bare knuckle shit is crazy as fuck. That shit don't last. Like I've seen a couple and that you don't leave out of there. Not
love
cut
that
up.
shit,
Like
bro.
you don't like you're gonna get fucked up.
I never get a cut, and
For
I have
real?
a feeling I'll never get cut.
Yo, has that been around for a while? Shout out to you, because the reason why I know about bare fists is because of you. Like, to be
Yeah,
honest,
thank you,
I saw
bro.
your page, bro, and then I saw like it's on your bio, so I'm
Yeah.
like, nah, like this is a thing, bro. I looked at one of your videos and I was a fan. I was like, yo, this guy is it,
It's
bro. And you were
crazy,
Cuban
bro.
from Miami. I'm like, nah, this
Yeah.
guy, bro. I need
It's
this guy
lit,
on the
bro.
show,
It's
bro,
lit, man.
for
Hell
real.
yeah, man.
And then I saw you're also an artist. So then to
Yeah.
me, I'm like, nah, bro. And he's an artist. Like, to be a fighter is one thing. Like, that shit takes dedication within itself, and then also to be an artist too.
Takes dedication too and time. Yeah.
Hustler, bro.
And I got 3 kids.
Nah, yo, shout out to you,
Grind,
bro.
yeah.
It's a real hustler right there.
Yeah,
So
man.
has it been around for a long time?
Bare knuckle, it's been around since first like times. Like okay, before boxing, before they even thought about putting a sock over their
No,
hand.
but as an organized sport.
Before I'm just saying, like
Okay.
we go back to like the 1700s, right? When
Yeah,
men
yeah.
used to fight for real. Not
Yeah.
like now the soft boys that they're making nowadays. Real men, they're willing to die like
Yeah.
like myself, you know, real Vikings.
Like gladiators.
Gladiators for real.
Bro,
They
I
used
call
to
that
fight.
shit. That shit looks like the
Bare
Coliseum,
knuckle,
bro.
but a lot of people started dying and getting really hurt, and back then there was no time. It was just fight.
Sure.
You know, so people started dying. They started making, okay, no, we gotta get gloves out, and it was illegal to fight after a while. And then boxing developed, and then you got the greats, you know, like Muhammad Ali, then Tyson times, you know, Mayweather, and then you got now the Gervonta Davis and all this and that. And boxing has developed to a beautiful sport that's science now. It's not no more about who's the toughest guy in the ring. Back in the days, it was who's the toughest in the ring. It became now a sport for real. It's science to that. So a boxer could have a great career in boxing. The second they step in a bare knuckle fight, I don't care how good you are. If you fight a dog for real, a man that's willing to die, and hits hard, you might lose the fight first, second round because you never felt something like that before. You've been protected with gloves your whole life, taken care of, not even playing basketball because you don't want to get your hand hurt. You know? And then you're stepping there with a guy that has nothing to lose, that probably got kids and has nothing but that, like myself. And you're gonna get hurt.
Nah, I feel that, bro. That shit's different.
And
It
I'm
takes
not the
a
only
different-
one.
it
And I'm
takes
not
a
the only
different
one.
mind.
You said it perfectly though. Like, there's a difference between a sport with gloves and then doing
There's a
it.
man fight. It's like if we caught beef in a bar. I don't care how long you've been fighting.
That's why I like.
Hey, who wants the baddest right there in the moment, right there and then.
Yeah, that's why I like UFC a lot more than boxing's dope.
I
Boxing.
don't like UFC
is its
for the
own
simple
thing.
fact that the ground game, it goes more to like, okay, now you're a wrestler, you're
I
not
feel
even
that,
fighting me no
bro.
more. Now
I
you
feel
choke me
that.
out.
I feel that.
Doesn't show you're tougher than me.
That
I
does
feel that,
happen.
bro.
That happens a lot.
What I don't like too about UFC is that when they spend a lot of time grappling, that's energy being wasted, and then
No, the second they feel power, they're gonna go down.
and it kills like 3 minutes of the fight.
Bro,
Yeah.
today I was in the gym messing around and I went out and hit one of my teammates in the stomach. He's an MMA fighter, super good guy. He's super strong. He's a wrestler, so he was like, bro, I've been sparring you standing up too much. And he like, even with his gloves on, he like took me down messing around. We were messing around for like a whole minute. Brother, I got up, my heart rate was through the roof. I haven't felt that unless I'm like in the 8th round. I was like, this is insane. And my coach was laughing at me like, I told you that. The cardio is completely different. I said, damn this. So yes, it's a crazy sport. It takes hella balls, hella conditioning. But I feel like bare knuckle is really where you test where your manhood at.
Oh, for sure.
Like how bad you really want it. It's really about the man that's willing to die.
A primal version of like just fighting in general is bare
Anything
knuckle.
gets you cut.
can't
Anything
get
gets you cut.
Yeah.
Like it could be a jab. And especially MMA fighters, you've been getting punched and cut for your whole life. Your face is delicate. If the gloves cut you, imagine what a
true.
bare knuckle does.
Oh
I just
my
gotta
God,
jab
yeah.
you and you're like, bam.
Shit.
Now imagine a nigga like me that hits fucking wood all day. Bing, 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 bing.
So
bing, at walls.
how important is defense, or is it mostly
The
just
most important
like,
thing is defense.
yeah? So how do you defend bare knuckles? Like, what's the best way to do that?
I'm not gonna expose
like,
that.
no,
but
I'm saying like strong forearms, like.
let's say that, yeah, you gotta be tough. You gotta be
Yeah.
conditioned to take punches. Because you gotta get punches in the arm. How you do with boxing, it doesn't hurt with the gloves.
Is it more of an attack sport or more of a defense sport? Like,
I think it's about who hits first and the hardest.
that's what I noticed.
hits
That's why I
first?
asked. Yeah.
First and the hardest.
First clean
'Cause you-
punch.
First clean punch changes everything. I don't care what nobody says. If you land a first clean punch, like me, let's say, like I
From what
said,
I've seen with your fights, you go. Like,
imagine, like I said, baseball. I was talking earlier off cam
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I used to throw 97 when I used to play baseball. Bro, imagine a person that could throw that fast. And I was 16. Imagine I obviously got stronger through the years.
Yeah.
And I'm here punching the shit out of you. Boom! While conditioning my hands every damn day of my life like it's a religion. That my I don't feel punching all my nerves are dead and I'm hitting you with everything I got. I'm not measuring like the rest of the fighters that are going to bare knuckle. Like, damn, I don't want to hurt my hands. That's the main concern of everybody because it was my first concern when I first started fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's every boxer's concern. Oh, my hands.
Yeah, you're
man.
gonna break your hand.
They don't hit hard. They
That's
try
why
to
you
just
wear
hit.
gloves.
But me, I'm going in there hitting everything I got. And I trained like that because I hit the bag with everything.
How long did it take you to get to that point where you don't feel
Bro,
it?
I became a pro in 5 months, bro, as a fighter. So I didn't have time, not even that long. So I messed my hand up. My first fight, I broke my tendon on my pinky. As you can tell, it's like twisted, right?
Yeah.
And then my second fight, I was still conditioning my hands, and I broke this knuckle. But already for the third one, already been a whole year conditioning while breaking it in a fight, but still conditioning while doing it. So it took me to say like, I'll say right now, like a year and a half to get it to where I'm at right now. But it's been almost every day of my life. I probably missed like a day or two in this whole period of time.
You said you punch wood, like is it
Anything. I'll punch anything. If I'm somewhere that's
I saw one of your videos. You're punching like a parking sign. And you're just going off on a parking sign.
I just hit anything. I just stand there and I hit anything I want. Like even if I'm like this in a restaurant, I'm still hitting.
Yo, take me back to when you decided to become a fighter. When you realized that this is what you want to do. Like what brought you to
I was doing music
that?
for like 10 years, and I had a little wave. Things fell out because I was not in the right footsteps. Like I say, I was not in the right path.
How old were you at this time? Like 10 years ago?
No. I did it for 10 years.
Okay.
I started training in October of 2021. I think it was the 21st of October 2021. I think it was when I started training.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. And I decided I had a friend that was even a fan of my music, which Ryan Perez, which is still my manager, and he was my coach for a while, still my coach, and he was just a friend of mine. And I called him, I want to do this bare knuckle shit. I want to change my life, bro. He's like, bro, you gotta take this shit serious. It's like serious. And I'm like, yo, he said, no, I know you're a gangster, but this shit's serious.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what made you like take that leap, like
bro? Because I just believed in myself that much, and I was like, bro,
you were a fan of the.
No, it's not even that. It's like every time I put my mind to something in my life, I made something happen with it. Even if I went really far on it, I just made noise. But I've always been, even if they didn't give me credit, like in the music, I know we made noise. He knows, what we did,
100%.
and they never gave us the credit for it. Why? Because it's politics. But in the ring, I thought about it. I got to do something that I love, but it depends only on me. Like once I have the light, nobody can take that from me. What I do cannot be taken from me because it was there. It's not like music. I gotta take a song out. You might hear it, you might not like it or repost it. You're like, that shit will suck. But in your head, you're like, damn, that shit's hard. Or you could just be a hater, not saying you, anybody.
Yeah.
But once I go in that ring and I beat that nigga that, we're gonna say he sucks. Oh, he lost. No, you can't say that. So no matter who I'm fighting, I'm still knocking these dudes out. So I'm proving a point that I didn't make something happen with the music back then, because I'm still gonna make something happen with it. Back then I didn't make it happen. One, I didn't have the budget for it for real. I was just dude coming up, and I didn't have the connects, I didn't have the respect, and people thought it was talk like the rest of these rappers. So the second I proved myself that everything I spoke about was true, and now I'm doing something positive. I don't want to know nothing about the streets anymore, and I changed my whole life. Now there's like, what can you deny now? What is negative to say about me now? My music is good as hell. All I do talking about music is motivation to, move forward. So at the end of the day, it's like, what is there now to do? So it was like a whole process that I guess I was supposed to go through it, and it took me time to realize it. But I still did something I love, because I love fighting. Huh? People are like, yo, when you're gonna retire, when you like make millions of dollars? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna still fight until my body tells me to stop fighting. But why would you do that? Because I love this shit.
Hey, shout out Masvidal. That's what he did.
Yeah.
He just retired, 38, bro.
Exactly, bro. I'm gonna keep fighting until so I can. And the good thing about bare knuckle is that the fights will probably be more often UFC.
Really?
For me.
More often, damn.
I fought 3 times in 7 months. I've been held back for a situation
In
that I don't want to
7
speak
months.
on camera until the matters are good. But there was a situation that happened that has held me back since December 3rd. But I was supposed to fight in January, March. I was supposed to fight now on Friday. I was supposed to fight next month. Like I had a bunch of things scheduled out. I was supposed to be like 6-0 by like the end of the year. 6-7-0.
When did you realize like your passion was fighting? That's what you wanted to do.
My whole life, bro. I fought my whole life. People know me as a guy. That's where the name comes from. I used to have a mohawk in middle school in Rockaway, and I used to fight everybody. I used to always get in trouble for fighting. I was always in CSI for fighting. I would never disrespected a teacher until I was already like dropping out that I had a situation. But I never disrespected a teacher. I never did like drugs in school. Never got caught with drugs. I was always one of those kids that didn't want to do drugs back in middle school and none of that. But I used to fight everybody, bro. You know what I'm
Who
saying?
would you fight? People that gave you problems?
Bro, I was a ref, dog.
Would you pick
I was a
fights,
ref,
or-
nigga. And people used to make fun of my English, dog. They used to make fun of me in class. I used to read and shit. So I used to get mad, and I'll catch them after, be like, what's up? What is she talking about, bro?
Oh, hold
Bing,
up.
bing,
So
bing, bing.
you're out here. So you're defending yourself, because there's a big difference.
Yeah,
So you're defending
people try to
yourself.
bully me. I didn't let myself get
So
bullied.
you're not
They tried to
looking.
bully
You're not
me,
looking for fights. You're
No,
defending
hell no.
yourself. That's a
My
big
whole life I
difference.
was- yeah, but
Big
then-
difference.
I hit the streets, and then I already had a name for being a fighter, and a lot of people, like street people older than me,
course.
took advantage of me because I had a good heart, and I knew how to fight, and I was young. So they like a lot of people like I guess you could say like I could realize it now because the same way I can guide a younger kid to do good, same way they were guiding me to do bad.
Right.
So now I see the mentality they use on me now through the years. They were like using me. It's like the older homie trying to have you do some dumb shit, spin something because he doesn't want to do it. He knows he'll get in trouble for it, but he knows also you won't snitch because you young and you believe that the whole gangster shit is real. That code,
also,
you think that code is real while the whole time this nigga's a snitch.
Yo, but also this person can have a record and this one doesn't. So yo, do that shit for me, you know?
Exactly
Like,
what but fuck the record. They're making you believe this code. And there's so many kids that thank God, bro, that I'm here. But there's a lot of people that I grew up with that lost their life believing that code. And the people that they didn't snitch on through the years did something else and snitched on somebody else. So who did you really do the time for, bro? Yeah. For nobody. You didn't do it for no real nigga.
Yo, they call it a trap for a reason, bro.
It's a trap.
That shit is real, bro. Like it's and honestly, bro, like you said, you rap to motivational stuff, and unfortunately, that's probably why you didn't. The career isn't where you wanted it to go because, bro, nowadays they try to look for ignorant rappers to rap about the most negative shit because they want to keep them in that mindset. That's what I feel like.
Listen, bro, I know so much shit I could tell you right now, but I don't want to get killed, though. Just put it like that, man. Just know that the same people running the music industry are running everything else. When I mean by everything else, is everything from what you put in your mouth to what keeps you away from your family, nigga. You feel me?
Yep.
That's how it is, bro.
Back to what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Hey, but so it got what was it the Mohawk that got people to pick on you?
Yeah.
Just being a rap?
No. It was just my English, bro. It sucks. To this day, my grammar still sucks.
Really?
You know? I didn't go to school that long, bro. Like I went to school and then like I learned through the years. Man, coming at 9 years old, I learned as much as I could. Now through the years, I'm learning a little more, and at least I accept it.
Nah, I think your grammar is pretty on
I think
point,
your
bro.
English is good though.
You sound
sometimes writing, sometimes.
That's because we're all from Miami.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Miami. 'cause
Even me, bro.
we do
Like
speak
when I
different.
go up north, people say I got an accent. I
we
speak
know
out like a
English, can't
sore
get rid
of
thumb, and I was born in Miami.
Hey, the Miami accent's a real thing, bro.
Yeah,
They'll call
yeah.
you out on it.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, but they love it. So shout out Miami. Shout out to the way we talk.
Greatest
It's one of
city
a
in the
kind.
world.
It's one of a kind for real.
No, let me tell you something, bro. I lived so many places, bro, and this is a magnet, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. There's no better life than living in Miami.
I preach
I
that in
promise you.
almost every episode.
Every episode we
I say
bring
that
it
shit
up.
almost every episode, bro. I've traveled a lot and I love traveling and I still want to travel the world, but home is Miami.
Bro, Miami, bro. And I've had opportunities other places to make a living for real and make real damn money, but it's just the Miami life is just different, bro. I can't be somewhere and not be happy just to get money. I can make money anywhere in the world. That's how I see it. It just depends how long. It might take longer here for whatever reason, but it's just like I feel happy here, you know. Like it's home. You say, you know. And it's
Bro, I
different,
think it'll happen faster here with the connections here, bro. The money here.
and the way dealing with people.
You could
in
pop
Miami,
off. You could pop off here in Miami. I think faster than anywhere else in the United States. I would say, bro.
Yes, but something that you will realize too, if you have just one connect anywhere else, let's say if you're a musician and you have a producer or an artist that's kind of lit a little bit anywhere else, and you go to that place, you'll surpass that artist and be litter than him because people will support you because you're not from there. Outsiders always get more love than inside. I know people that came to Miami and blown up. That's why you say it's easy to blow up, but they're not from here. The people that they put in the music in front of, they see them as cool because they don't even know them. They don't know their background. They don't know the shit they've done. They don't have people that have spoke dirt about those people to them. So they just judge them off whatever the fuck they see. Right there and then. First impression. They're not getting judged. So I might go somewhere else and might have a better opportunity, like all the artists have done. And they have a background where they're from. People don't support them over there. What is the reason they haven't made it over there? They come over here for a reason. You get it now? Miami's great for outsiders. And that's the fucked up part. Tipo Cuba, like communist as fuck. You good with the outsiders, but you suck with your people. What's up with you? That's how people treat Miami. They're good with the outsiders. Dick riding everybody outside. Support any artist from outside.
Yeah.
But they will not post their friend that know them their whole life just because whatever the fuck reason. But the second you blow up and you do something.
They're the one first
Now
ones to
you
ask
got
them.
30 cousins and you
Bro.
got
Everybody want to say hi to me. Everybody want to invite me places. When I was a rapper only and I was just trying to make it happen and I was chasing this shit, nobody give a fuck about me. Nobody invited me nowhere. If I didn't have a bag, niggas didn't give a fuck who the fuck I was.
I feel that, bro. That's how it is.
Oh, you don't got the Benz this week? Oh, you got the rental? You don't got money to put down for the bottle? You don't got this? You don't got Niggas don't even answer your phone. Oh shit, my phone died, bro. Oh shit, this and that. I'm shut. Hella excuses, bro. And since a teenager to being a grown up, y'all know what time it is. It happens in everywhere, every hood. It's Miami too. Like that's the bad.
It's a bad habit in the culture that should change. It should be
That's
what we were
I'm
talking
saying.
about earlier.
And I'm not doing it to down our city. I'm just trying to point out what got to change.
Yeah.
It's
get
not.
what
I
I'm
don't think
saying?
it's the city. I think people are people, bro.
I
And,
think
that's why.
But it is the city.
It's an easy thing
it's
to
a cancer in the
do.
city, bro. It's a cancer. in the
But
city.
it's not only here; it's everywhere, bro.
I
It's
think
a lot of
maybe
places.
maybe I don't know, bro.
But we from here, so I'm not
Like,
gonna talk about
think
somewhere
of-
else. Fucking anywhere else, we here.
Sure.
There's our people.
Yeah.
We gotta help each other. Like it's bullshit. It's not everywhere. Cause Atlanta, everybody in Atlanta help each other.
I don't know. I think there's politics everywhere,
Bro, Atlanta, everybody helps each other,
I think
bro.
what it is too is maybe there's like a lot of competition in Miami, so people will just.
Bro, it's just the mindset of if you don't got it, we don't give a fuck about you. That's how people see it out here. They don't
true.
like to see the come up. They don't want to see the grind. They don't give a fuck about the grind. Talk to me when you got it.
Straight up.
That's the mindset of Miami, and they drill that shit in you, bro. And now the internet's no help. Everybody's lying about relationship goals. Everybody's fighting at home, and then y'all lying to this shit. Y'all you're fucking up people that are looking at this shit. Shit happens with everybody. People be flexing that they got this and that, and Sampong efficiency high.
Yo, they don't flex hard times.
And then you got a nigga that's really working, actually putting money to buy houses and that, got more money than this nigga and thinks that he's doing bad and gets depressed and this and that because he's online watching this nigga lie about life. And it's the fucked up shit. And that's why Miami has that cancer. And then I feel the second that people start... Bro, when I came back after being a fighter, I took time off from the internet between being a musician and fighting. Long time, like almost a year, right? Took off from the internet. Nobody knew nothing about me. I was just gone. I was just reposting shit from like whoever tagged me about something and that's it. When I came back with a whole different mindset. I said, okay, I'm gonna be myself. I ain't no flexing unless I really got it. Ain't no taking a picture with something that ain't mine and none of that shit that I used to do back in the days. I ain't buying no fake shit, none of that, and I talk as real as it gets. I ain't buying no fucking fake chain to impress no nigga. Ain't nobody doing shit for me. At the end of the day, when I got it, I don't got it. You get what I'm saying? So I came with a whole different mindset, and I said, bro, I'm gonna change everything. Everything went so well after I came back with that mentality, and I was just being myself. If it's mine, it's mine. If it ain't, bro, I ain't flexing nothing. I ain't taking a picture with no money. I ain't doing none of that. And I've made so much money out of this fucking fighting shit, more than I ever made in the street or ever made in the music, anywhere, and I've never showed a dollar online. You get what I'm saying? And there's so much shit that we do, lifestyle, places that we go, that I don't even post, bro. We could be flexing in all these people's houses that we know and this and that. We don't do that. Why? Because there's no point in that shit. I'm going to flex my house when I buy my house. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not something I'm into doing. Like, I don't flex.
You don't have to
like,
flex, bro.
I just make moves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that mindset will get you really far. The second you humble down and you just be yourself, whoever likes, whoever don't. It's better like that. You know who's real, who ain't.
Bro, I'm big on feelings. Like, if let's say I'm out on vacation, before I go and take a picture or something, I really enjoy that moment, you know, before that picture is taken. But some people nowadays, they have an opposite mentality where it's like, I'm gonna take this picture and then like, I'm gonna look at it and enjoy it on my phone.
No,
Just
or
like-
they'll take the picture and crack a smile and then go back and be arguing with their family, not even having a good time, going back to the hotel room. The day was horrible and they didn't even have fun, my nigga. And everybody, whoever's seen it is like, oh my God, they had such a good time. I don't even got money to go to fucking New York, Hawaii, where the fuck you at?
All right, so we're back inside. Fucking bugs are acting crazy. Humid day, crazy weather. But, hey, we make shit happen. We keep it moving.
Facts.
Always.
But yo, so
Real hustlers.
we were talking about, yeah, bro. Gotta just keep it moving. We were talking about how you went from being like going from music to being a fighter. How was that transition?
It was a little tough at first because it takes a lot of dedication and a lot of like consistency, you know, and coming from that life that I wasn't like up all night and this and that, it was hard to adapt to like sleeping early and following a diet, you know, eating early at night, you know, things like that. It was a little tough at first. You know, there was days that I wake up and I'm like, bro, am I really gonna do this? And I had to just push myself through every day.
Yo, that's the
And-
opposite lifestyle, bro. From an
Yeah,
artist to
bro.
a fighter.
And then
Crazy.
like that quote that Mike Tyson has, like discipline is doing what you hate but doing it like you love it, you know? So it's like I always took that upon myself, like, yeah, bro, I gotta push and I gotta act like I gotta put a smile on my face. And believe it or not, after me saying this to my dad, that every time I felt like I was tired and stuff, I'll smile, even like I'll laugh at myself type of shit. And my dad actually brought up to me that there's even like therapies of like laughing. And that releases when you smile, when you laugh, it releases a certain chemical in your brain that helps your dopamine level. That's what dopamine is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right? And it helps you with the levels. And I don't know, it's supposed to be a therapy. So like I realized that actually helped me through it. And even when I run, if you guys run, try it out. When you're getting tired, gas out, start smiling. Watch how your body relaxes so much that it's so easy to breathe. You're gonna start breathing even. You just smile, put a smile on your face, and you're gonna breathe even easier. Your body relaxes completely. So
Not that first week though. That
Nah,
first
first
week of
week.
training, I don't care how
And
much
it
you want to
happens.
smile.
No, and it happens still, and it still happens.
Yeah.
to
No,
this
but
day.
I get you.
And I use that a lot
Yeah.
to this day. Like, I smile a lot because that helps me. You can ask anybody, and that's one of the reasons I did my teeth. I be smiling all the time. I gotta have my teeth nice. So I went and fucking did my teeth for that one reason. And you guys, everybody in the gym, no matter what's going on in the gym or I'm going through whatever, I'm always laughing, I'm always smiling, I'm always joking with everybody. I don't bring my problems to the gym, you know? I keep my problems at home.
But I like how you said
through.
you were smiling so much before you got your teeth done.
Yeah, way
Because
before I
some
got my
people,
teeth
you
done.
know, they get their teeth done and then they start smiling.
No, I always was smiling. I was always smiling.
That's
now
powerful,
it's just extra.
though.
Not smiling for no reason.
Yeah, no, but that's powerful though. That's big. Like smiling. I said this on another episode. I was like, yo, most people, and this is something that I noticed. I don't do this every day either, but I should. But most people don't smile at themselves in the mirror. But like, I'll smile at people out like anywhere.
But not
like,
at yourself.
But not at yourself. And when you smile at yourself in the mirror, you get a feeling like damn, this is what I look like when I smile at people. Like this is good, and then you get that dopamine that you're talking about. Like that shit's real,
bro. That shit's real. You feel good about yourself. That's why your first encounter in the mirror got to be the most important in the morning when you brush your teeth.
Yeah, bro. And it's not most of the time. At least with me, bro.
So they say you put your goals, you write down your goals, and you put that. Boom! You fucking staple that shit if you have to the wood of the fucking you know, your little mirror, and every day in the morning you got to see that shit, and it really works like that for people. I even saw Jake Paul does that shit too. Like there's people that do things that people think that they can't do, and it's that, bro. Is that you wake up every day with one purpose, and everything you do every day has to do something to benefit that somehow, even if it's promotional, like in the fighting sense, right? Even if it's not being at the gym, you gotta be doing something that is gonna benefit that. Yeah. Like nowadays, it's not even about how good you are anymore. It's about how famous you are, how many tickets you can sell.
That's how it is in the rap game too, like music.
Exactly. So everything has changed. So I feel like again, everything happens for a reason. I feel like all those years of learning the industry and learning entertainment itself helped me out because I've done everything. Not only music, I've done comedy, we've done skits, we've done everything. So learning from all of that helped me so much with the fighting because one of the reasons I'm like blown up so fast in the fighting world with only three fights. Even though they've been by knockout, it's been great performances. Not only about that, but it's the fact that I bring the city out. I literally bring the city out like I've been fighting for 20 years. And I know the per views go up, and I know the fucking applications, downloads go up every time I fight.
Yeah, we're trying to be on the next fight.
Definitely,
we're
out there. Come through. Definitely.
Yeah, bro, we would love to go out there.
Definitely, bro. Trust me, bro. It's crazy, bro. If you've never seen a bare knuckle fight, you see it. Even on TV, you can see it on TV, whatever, cool, yeah, you see the guys fight. But when you see that shit in person, you hear
when you hear that shit, yeah.
You see people fall for real, and you see the blood everywhere, and you smell. If you're close to the ring, you get like ringside tickets, and you're close there, and you smell that blood because you smell it, bro. I don't care what nobody says, you smell that blood, especially walking in that ring. That's one of the most, like, the first time I ever walked in the ring, I was super nervous, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it was my first fight ever. I didn't have amateur regulars in the door, none of that. And I was like, bro, this is my first fight ever for real. And I'm fighting in front of thousands of people. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's like, imagine if I was an MMA fighter, my first fight, I go into the UFC. Like, basically, that's what happened. I went to the bare knuckle, biggest platform in bare knuckle, my first fight ever. And I'm there like, Jesus Christ, I'm about to fight in front of my whole city. Bro, I can't let these people down. And I'm fighting a guy that's like 6 feet. So I'm like, bro. And it was like so nervous. And the second I walk in and I smell that blood, it changed my whole mindset. I wasn't survival. I was not even nervous anymore. It was just survival. My adrenaline was to the roof because I felt my ears hot, but I was just trying to kill him. I was just trying to get him out of there quick. It was just like when an animal gets like caged and then just react, that's how I felt. I was against the wall and I had to react. And I was just out to get him. He was a prey and it was like that blood smell. People don't get it until they smell it. Like you gotta be crazy to do bare knuckle. Like we always laugh in the gym, especially me and Gallo is like one of my closest friends. And HD also, we always laugh about like, bro, you gotta be crazy. You gotta go through some shit as a child, or like, you just gotta have nothing in life to do bare knuckles. Like, it takes a certain type of animal to do that. Like, bro, it's different getting punched with a bare knuckle.
Bro, that mindset that you're talking about is like, to me, it's like the Coliseum, the gladiators walking in there and just having to survive.
Bro, it's literally how it feels.
Bro, it's bare knuckles, bro. Like
there's no way of running.
No tape.
There's no hugging me and taking me to the ground. None of that.
You said there's no tape? Like, there's just...
Bro, it's in the title, bare knuckles. There's no tape.
Yeah, like that. You hit with this.
Bare knuckles, bro.
It's a real fight.
It's a street fight with a ref.
They don't last. Like, how long do they usually go?
Imagine the fight itself, the long fights are like 5 minutes. 5 rounds of 2 minutes. That's the original fight. That's what a fight's gonna be. Even championship fights. And which I hope they change. I hope they put 1 round more for championship fights. And yeah, bro, fucking 2 minutes. But it's a different pace than boxing. And everything's different. Like when boxers will get touched by, and they'll be like, okay, I learned from that little tap. Now that tap is a cut. Or that you broke your nose or broke your orbital bone.
So how often do they go like 5 rounds? I feel like
bro, like a lot of people go 5 rounds, believe it or not.
How do they look like at the end?
Gutted, and I've seen people just running from each other, pussy fight. I've seen it all type, but usually there's knockouts in every fight. Usually, like there's a ratio like 60% knockout rate, for sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's this guy.
Yeah.
It's insane, bro.
To this day, I'm like, yo, I don't.
He tells me every day, like,
how did you guys meet?
bro, we be chilling in high school. We met in high school, freshman year.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I still remember we met in the fucking cafeteria. Yeah, bro. Back in the days, since we were 14, both of us. We met.
When they get a cut, can that stop a fight, like a giant cut?
It's happened.
Yeah.
And I seen bullshit calls, and I seen some real calls, and I seen some niggas that should have stopped the fight and didn't stop, and those guys looked like they're gonna die there.
Damn.
You know? And there's people that even fought, you can tell they're not there all there, bro. And like, what the fuck you letting this guy keep getting punched in the face? No matter how tough he is. Sometimes, like my coach told me, sometimes being too tough is bad for you. Because you don't know when to medir el peligro. You know what I'm saying? You don't know when you're in danger for real. You're just taking a beating because you're tough.
Yeah.
And you could have this pain and you ignore the pain because you're tough and you want to win the fight. And that shit could have been your brain saying, please help me.
Yeah.
But does that come
I
from
swear
you or
to God.
from the trainer?
The trainers tell me
The
that.
trainer? No. I mean, who should stop the fight? Like,
Bro,
should you know to stop the fight if you're the fighter?
Like I told my coaches I will literally not fuck with you ever in my life if you stop a fight. And
Oh, that's that Creed shit.
yeah, when someone tell me, yo, I don't give a fuck. If you look like you're gonna die, I'm gonna stop the fight. And I tell them, all right, then you're the one that's gonna die for real, man. You're never gonna stop it. Unless I don't get up, you're not gonna stop my fight, bro. Because this is my fight. I got a chance. As long as I can stand up, I got a chance to win. So. And that's how I see it, bro. As long as I'm breathing and I got at least one hand, nigga, we're fighting, bro. I have a chance to knock you out because we're both men. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. And if you see, even in the movies, they show you people have been dying to the end. And that's the program that I have in my mind. You don't give up till you die. And like, we signed up for this shit. Nigga, you sign a contract. If you die in there, nigga, ain't nobody gonna save you. Your mama ain't getting no check. You ain't suing nobody because you signed a contract. So you go in there knowing what's gonna happen. So you gotta be all in. Ain't no halfway.
Nah, fighting.
To just get in the ring, you can't even be halfway. People that go halfway lose. And sometimes people that go 100 lose. So think about it. You gotta be 150 in the mind at least.
Bro, I feel that you can't lose. To train that hard, to go into that ring.
You can only lose if you let yourself lose. I promise you. That's the thing about the fighting game. Lucky punches are because you made a mistake, you let yourself lose.
It's like chess.
There's no such thing as a lucky punch, bro. You made a mistake.
That's what they say about chess. If you lose, it's because somewhere along that game
You made a mistake.
Yeah.
You could lose a fight because you showed the guy that he hurt you. The guy saw that he hurt you. I said, you got to keep a poker face through the whole fight. No matter what you hit me with, I'm going to keep looking at you like that, like I'm going to kill you. I'm never going to open my eyes and run. No matter how hurt I am, I'm still going to look at you like I'm about to kill you. I could be scene 3 of you. I'm still going to pinch my eyes and look at you like I'm going to kill you. Mm-hmm. Never going to show you pain. And that's the difference, as I know. Bro, like, even the champ, bro, my weight division, Palomino, shout out Palomino, Luis Baboon Palomino. He told me himself, he was like, bro, there's a different type of people. There's even people that have been fighting MMA or boxing for 20 years. They're not fighters. The MMA people. They do a sport. People that do boxing, they're athletes. This is fighters. This is gladiators shit. Like, we're a different type of breed of people. We're different.
Were you fighting before, like organized fighting before?
Never in my life. I fought in the street my whole life. I fought as a kid.
Like,
I had amateur fights as a kid. Cuba. When I was a kid. 9 years old, 8 years old, 7 years old type of shit. Like, what the fuck do I remember from back then? You know? But it counts as amateur record for me to become a pro. So we used that as leverage.
Hey.
That I fought as a kid.
Hey, that's what's up.
You know? Because I did fight, it's not a lie. You know? But
true.
It was years ago. So I never really learned, but I did capoeira, which is really just recreation. It's not really to compete. Capoeira is just to do it, to learn it. It's a dance, Brazilian dance. So it's a martial art, which is the closest thing to breakdancing, parkour. You know what I'm saying? It's a fighting style like that. It's Brazilian. You should look into it. It's called capoeira. There's even movies about it. Only the Strong Survive is one of them. I don't know if you ever seen that movie.
No, I haven't. I'll check it out.
Only the Strong Survive.
It's a fighting style.
Yeah, it's capoeira. It came out in a bunch of movies. I've seen it. But when y'all look it up, you're like, damn, I've seen this in movies.
I'm sure I've seen it.
Yeah, you've probably seen it. It's like dancing, doing backflips and shit. Whatever.
Oh shit.
That's where my ability as a fighter like came from, of like having IQ to be in distance and things like that. But really, bro, reality of it is the street, bro. Like, for real. Everybody knows me in the street for fighting. Like,
so
I fought my whole teenage years. Even till I was like 21, I was like 22, I was fighting.
Was it ever like a planned fight, or was it just random
There's
shit?
There's times that I met up with people, you know, like stupid beef, retarded stuff. And there's times that it just happened in random places. But to be real, I never lost a fight in the street, and anybody can tell you there's never nobody can ever point a finger say, oh, I know when he lost or my boy beat. Nobody can ever say that. I never lost a fight in the street.
Have you ever
and I got in jump.
Have you ever got knocked down, bro? For real?
And I got in jump. And I've been in jail.
That's
I fought my way for a bunk before, so there's no way nobody can ever say I lost a fight in my life.
Yeah.
So being a fighter was meant for it. But now, you put that guy that had the balls in jail and all that against me, the old me against me now, and the skill level that I have now, obviously I would beat the shit out of myself. But I was still willing to fight and die against myself.
Of course, yeah.
You get enough?
No, that's the
untattooed
part.
guy in the face, you know, still would have be there to fight me, or still would have hit me probably. Because the balls that I've always had, you know?
Yo,
so,
shout out Triipy, bro. You're a real one, bro. To me.
Oh, you don't even know.
I was going to say.
Hey, listen, bro. Trippy's a real one.
I was going to say, to meet him in high school and then watching him just go through all this shit.
No, listen.
The first day I met him, we almost fought.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how we became friends.
Yeah. I almost fought him and his homeboy. Yeah. They were about to jump my ass.
What? That's how you guys met?
That's how.
On the first day of high school, bro.
We almost fought, bro. But we became cool after. We were just cool. Mutual friends with we have mutual friends and stuff. And we really started hanging out like around 21, 20. That's when we really started.
After high school.
What happened
after high school?
That first...
Music is what really... Oh, the first time?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was. It was so stupid. We were kids. We were 14.
Bro, we were on the way to class, bro, and I don't even remember. Like, it was quick, talk back and forth, and then...
I don't know what happened. I guess we were looking at each other.
That's funny, bro.
Stupid shit from high school, you know?
Yeah,
first day of school. We just came from middle school, you know? And I was Mr. Gallo that I fought everybody. So I thought I was tough, you know?
Yeah.
Looking at everybody hard and thinking I was tough, you know? So...
First day of school,
Yeah,
bro.
first day of school, man. But for real, bro, when I really like made the switch, like boom, my life completely changed from completely, and I didn't want nothing to do with nothing, was when I decided to start fighting, like October of 2021. I'll say, like I decided, I want to change in my life, and it wasn't so much for myself, it was more for my kids. I realized my kids were looking up to me, and now my kids, all they wanted to do was be on YouTube watching my songs and going like this. I'm like, Jesus, this is not what I want them to hear. This is not what the fuck I want. And like little things like that, and I was like, damn, if I become a fighter, all they're gonna be watching is fights. Let's fucking do it. And I already had my son because I already had like trained fighting before when I was like a rapper because I wanted to get in shape and look good on camera. So I knew it was a sport that I liked. I was gonna learn something. I was gonna know how to fight if I ever needed to. Mm-hmm. And I took my son with me, so he liked it. And I was like, I'll teach him little things that I'll learn. Yeah. I stopped doing it because that's not what I wanted to do back then. I didn't believe, and there was no bare knuckle. There was only boxing. Boxing took so much money to make, just like music. And boxing is science. Like I said, people have to be doing it for 20 years to really be the best. So I was like, man, I'm just gonna go back to what I know. I moved to Vegas. I got in an accident over in the car, and I was like, damn, everything's putting me back to Miami, bro.
You moved to Vegas?
Yeah,
it's
I was
a
in
big
Vegas
move,
for like
bro.
6-7 months in Vegas over there, bro. 8 months.
What was the move for, like specifically?
I wanted to change my life. I was involved with people that I didn't want to be around, and I was like, man, I just know a few people in this group, and now they're trying to make me seem like I'm part of this shit. Hell no, it's not what I'm trying to do.
What did you pursue or want to pursue over there when you moved?
Bro, I wanted to keep doing the music.
It's a big move, bro.
And my son discovered something which I feel like everything happens for a reason. I went over there, my son, at 4.5, he discovered that he wanted to be a soccer player. And I was like, you want to be a soccer player? I never played soccer in my life, never kicked the ball in my life. Hold up. I learned how to do it. And look how life works. My only friend that actually likes soccer, he's like a fanatic in soccer. He lived in Vegas. He was my only friend in Vegas.
Wow.
So my son decides this, and he's the only friend, and then we're like, okay, let's all go to the park and play soccer. So I learned what my son started learning. Now I come back. Obviously, over here it's different than Vegas. Vegas, you can find a soccer academy like baseball here, anywhere in the corner. Over there, it's not like that. I mean, over here, it's not like that with soccer. You have to know people or like take him to like a Juventus. I'm now playing for the Juventus academy. He's about to like go into his first like league and all that. And then after the years, he tells me again, yo, I want to like, he's already older. He's 7 years old. He's telling me, I want to play soccer. I know how to fight, but I already know how to fight, Daddy. If I ever want to do it again, look how smart he is. He told me, if I ever want to do it, I'll do it later on, but I want to play soccer now. How smart he is. And I was like, man, let's go. And I put him in Juventus as a soccer player. So like, I feel like everything happens in life. Like again, going back to that, happens for a reason. I went over there to discover a lot of things about myself. And like my son discovered something, and now that's what he's doing.
Yo,
he's doing great.
Shout out to your son, because to be a fighter and then get into soccer, the footwork's gonna be crazy.
At 7 years old.
The footwork's gonna be crazy.
No, he's the fastest kid in the field.
Yeah.
Deadass. He's the smallest one too.
That's what's up.
Super skinny.
Would you want him to still be doing soccer or eventually move back?
If he could do soccer, I'd rather him do soccer. He doesn't get hurt, and it's the most paid sport in the world, and it's worldwide. Yeah. He could be really famous. You know, he could really be somebody and influence the right way. You know. And whatever my daughter want to do, I support him. Whatever my other son want to do, I support him. You know, like whatever they want to do, I support them. You want to play basketball? I'm gonna learn how to play basketball better than I already do. You know, let's do it. We're gonna learn something. You know, and if they want to be fighters, hey, I can teach you everything you need to know.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like being a parent is all about supporting your kids and whatever they want to do. You know, always guide them the right way. Don't just how the world is changing, is getting crazy. And tampoco let other people influence your kids, but teach them the right way. But whatever it is that they choose in life, you got to support them. Whatever they want to be, whatever they want to do, the goals, this and that. Stand behind them, bro. Everything's about what you love. If you love something, like I in the last song that we just dropped, the video we just dropped, it's called Que Amas, right? Like what you love. And it's basically that the hook. What it says is like, I decided to do, I learned to do what I love, because when you do what you love, you make money. And it's the truth. But something's natural, you're going to be the best at it.
Yeah, that's true.
And like I said, right now, we're on planet Earth, right? But this is my world right here. You guys just live in it. And that's how every single one of us got to feel. It's your world. We just live in it. Our choices is what it is. And whoever's around got to adapt to us if they want to be around.
True.
And that's vice versa with everybody. And that's when communication is key. Even I put this shit on Facebook the other day, like communication is key in every ship, meaning friendship, relationship, partnership, like whatever the fuck you want to do. You know, it's communication is key with everything. Business, 100% communication, bro. If you have a business partner that you could be clear about everything, y'all can speak about everything, bro, trust me, that business is gonna work no matter what. Even if y'all fail, y'all gonna get back up and do it again. Because communication is everything, man. Everybody gotta be on the same page in the team. And, you know, your wife, whoever, your kids. Communication, bro. Communication is the most important thing, especially with your kids. Communication. Speak to them. Make them feel like friends. You can't be like to your daughter, like, oh, you can't have a boyfriend. Like, that's just not gonna work, bro. The daughter's never gonna trust you with nothing. She's not even gonna tell you when she gets her period. You gotta be a best friend. Oh, that's the little kid you like for real? What do you like about him? Be her friend. But not but look, mom, this how you gotta get, you know? This how he gotta treat you though. You see the way I treat your mom, the way I treat your grandma. Like, you see, like, he can't talk to you like this. He can't talk to you like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, things like that. You gotta be friends with your kids. And it comes down to that. And it's hard as fuck, especially being young. Because you gotta learn, you make so many fucking mistakes. Because you want the best for them and you get frustrated and you don't know what to do, especially I got 3 of them. And it's like, everybody got a different thing going on, you know? And you know, that's why there's a time for everything, you know? But it's a beautiful thing, bro. It teaches you a lot about life.
Nah, like what you said about when you have kids, you have to be their friend, like not just their parent. Because, you know, kids sometimes they run and tell their best friend something and ask their best friend for advice when their best friend is the same age as them and doesn't have as much experience on anything. But they don't feel comfortable going to their mom or dad and being like, hey, look, this is a situation. What should I do? And that's big. That's important.
Everything starts at home.
Yeah.
That's how I say you're proud of your environment, however you see it. You know, and you could create your own environment, be a product of that, but it takes years and knowledge to understand that. And not a lot of people are blessed since little to be like, no matter how bad my situation is, no matter where I was born, no matter how my parents raised me, no matter if my dad's in jail, my mom is dead, or whatever. A lot of people go through shit. It takes a lot of like knowledge since young to be able to, like, I'm still gonna do the right thing. A lot of people fail during life, and then through the years, they realize it through the years, and then they get better. You know, and then they get their life together. But there's a lot of people like me that got a good mom, good dad, and still chose the bad life. And I had to learn from my mistakes.
It's crazy because I was going to tell you, like, bro, I wanted to do this to inspire, like, hundreds of millions of people around the world. But, bro, you're inspiring me right now because the fact that you have, because I didn't know you had 3 kids. The fact that you're a fighter, you have 3 kids, and you're in the music. Yeah. I thought you were a fighter with music, and that to me was already like, damn, that's a fucking hustle. But to have 3 kids on top of that, like, how do you balance all that?
Bro,
and also, I was gonna ask you, like, how do you go from, because you love music and you've been doing music, you just started fighting and you're really fucking good at it. 3-0, 3 knockouts.
Yeah.
Bro, you're only gonna go from here. That's why we caught you early. Like, we're lucky to have you here.
I appreciate you guys.
Because, bro, look, we have people back on the show. Like, a couple months later, you're gonna be back on the show talking about what has happened. You know, you can come a year later, whenever you want. So we're gonna follow your journey, bro. 3-0 right now. We're gonna follow you until you're 25-0, bro. Like, wherever life takes you.
Amen, bro. Thank you.
So, bro, but you're an inspiration to me. Because I want to know how you're able to now find a balance of like, all right, I'm going to still do the music because I love it. I'm good with the fighting, so I'm going to keep doing it. And you love it too. And I have 3 kids. How's your work-life balance?
I'm not going to say it's easy whatsoever. I'm not going to say every day is a different
I would
journey.
call you out. You said it was easy. I'd call you out on that.
Man, listen, man. I feel like the toughest thing out of all of them and the most beautiful, sometimes obviously being a parent. But dude, it takes so much to be chasing something and want to do something so bad and still be trying to be there 100% as a parent. Sometimes I feel like the parents that have a regular job and like people that like, everybody has a choice in life, right? But people that don't chase something too much have more of the time, since I'm fucked up, but it's the truth, have more of the time to spend with their kids and they don't appreciate it enough. Like you're already not chasing something big. You're depending on them to do something on their own. You might have the best heart, the best consejito, but you're not doing nothing for their future. You're waiting on them, trying to guide them the right way without anything to show. And you're not even appreciating the time with them. You're at home, you don't do nothing with them. And then you got people like me that wish, because I'm chasing something, to do something for them, I wish I had more time to spend with them. Like my goal is to be rich enough to not have to worry about even calling in to see my money even hit, because I don't worry about that. You know, that's my goal, and I just want to be spending time with them, being able to travel. That's what I want to do. I want to travel with my family. I want to go everywhere. I want to take pictures in the craziest places with my kids.
Bro, we don't chase, we preach a lot, we don't chase money, we chase freedom.
Like I want people to walk in my house and every fucking thing will be a big ass picture of somewhere different I want. Like type of shit with my kids, with my family pictures. Like I just family pictures in a studio that's faking like we're happy. You know what I'm saying? How
that's
sadly our parents raised us because they didn't know no better.
That's freedom, bro. When you're able to travel the world and
it's
not
not about
money.
buying this or buying that, bro. Economic freedom, it's not about how nice your house is or how much money you got, how nice your chain is. It's about how much time you got for what matters. And how much money you got to fix something that really matters. Like if que yo no quiero, something happens to one of your family members, something, if you got money to back that up, that's financial freedom. It's not about I can buy a Rolls Royce, or I can buy, but how much time you spend this week with your kids? I bet you need to spend 30 hours with them. Barely.
But the most valuable thing you can have is time.
Time. That's the only thing you can't buy. So that's why I tell people, if you don't have a reason why as strong, you're always gonna fucking give up. If you don't have a reason why, there's only two people that make it in this world. People that get blessed. It happens. People that know people. And they get lucky to be not lucky because they did something to get put on. Either they were a good friend, or those people owe them a favor. They did something to earn it in their own way when they get blessed. Family member, and you're a good brother, a good sister, people get blessed sometimes. But then there's the other people that believe and just make it happen no matter what the fuck is going on. They lose family members on the way, kids on the way. I know people that, a boxer named Caleb Plant. Dude lost his mom and his daughter in less than a year ago, kid. And the kid became a world champ. So, no matter what, you gotta push through. And there's only this type of people. There's people that make it happen and the people that get blessed. And there's no in between about it. Then,
yeah, that's what that shit says right there. Some people want it to happen, some wish it can happen, others make it happen.
That's no way around that. I didn't even read that.
Yeah, right there.
You know what I'm saying? So, basically it, bro. And that's how, bro, to be real, man, like, my dad told me some things that, bro, the knowledge that you guys have now at 27, 25 years old, 28, 30, bro, we wish we had that knowledge at that age, bro. The knowledge we're getting now at 40 years old, just the knowledge is just about life, even the body, how to take care of the body. People die to so many things that now we do and we don't die about it. Why? Because we know we have more control over certain things. Back in the days, people would die of certain things because there was no knowledge of it. You know what I'm saying?
Knowledge is crazy now.
Medical reasons, anything.
Bro, look at ChatGPT. Knowledge now compared to what it was.
I don't want to talk about that.
No, we don't have to.
Bro.
We don't have to.
I'm talking shit. Like that shit is scary as fuck.
It's scary, bro. But it goes to what you were saying. Like imagine they had that shit. Like
no,
my dad.
If they had that shit, we wouldn't be here today, bro.
Yeah,
because
it's
that
crazy
shit takes over everything. Because now people aren't even putting the time or the effort into learning something. It's just throwing it into Chat GPT and it's. Bro, people are doing their fucking homework. Nurses that are planning.
No, our new favorite song is not even Drake in The Weeknd, and we out here jamming out to it.
You haven't heard that shit? You haven't heard that new AI song?
Yeah.
Yo, that song
I'm not gonna
snaps,
lie, bro. It's
I feel like it's one of Drake's biggest hits.
And it scares me because it's like, yo, bro, like, you can change the past. You could. You remember that Michael Jordan jump shot that he won in the finals against Utah or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, they reversed it. So he missed the shot. And the AI reversed it. So when he misses a shot, the crowd goes crazy. And the Utah players are like all happy because they won the championship.
But they were over there.
It looks so real, bro.
When he really made it, nobody got up. Everybody was
so if you weren't alive during that time, and I show a kid that, he'll believe that Michael Jordan never won that championship. And Bro, even to the crowd, everyone in the crowd is like cheering that he missed a shot because it was the home team.
Insane, bro.
It's insane, bro.
Insane.
So imagine all the like people like the nurses going to school, whatever, to become a nurse, and they're not even learning. They're just throwing all their shit in ChatGPT. Like, how about 20 years down the line when everyone's doing that and everyone's a professional, everything, and no one knows what the fuck to do? Everyone's just lost because everyone worked their way through all that AI shit, bro.
Now, kids and I, right? We used to fucking go through shit writing them essays, bro. Me, especially trying to learn English and write that shit, my nigga. My grammar, putting
Bro,
shit.
you type in 2 sentences and you have 30 paragraphs.
Yeah. I told him I need a bio for one of my accounts. He's like, okay. He just put my regular from BRYAN, DURAN, this and that. A whole thing Wikipedia about me. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's crazy because, like, bro, it answers questions faster than you could even think. Like,
Bro,
what the answer is.
The last South Park episode was made with AI, meaning that they, I swear, so meaning they're making fun of AI, and AI made the show too.
Did it really though? Like,
yeah, no, it really did. Look it up, dude.
People can get fired like that, bro. That just took somebody's job.
That's what people are worried about.
No, so it made the show
crazy.
like even at the end, like at the credits, it even says like AI, like all that shit. Like it says fully everything, and you can look it up and everything.
You can do anything.
The day
with
this
that
machine,
shit.
this fucking computers decide to have their own emotions, their own feelings, what the fuck is gonna happen to
iRobot.
my brother? All the news that we could be seeing online is all fake. Everything could be fake right now. We don't even know it.
Bro, I saw Biden give a speech, but it wasn't like it. If you didn't know, it looks like him. It sounds like him, but apparently, like
No, it's not.
Him and
There's
Trump
a
going back
bunch
and
of
forth, you see that,
videos,
right?
yeah,
bro.
random shit, bro. I don't even know.
There's
Like,
a bunch of videos of
so no one ever
voice
knows.
changing,
Things are gonna
all
get
that
crazy.
shit.
Things are gonna get to where you don't know what you see is true. Like you were
But
just
that's
saying.
what I'm talking about too.
and
Like with the Michael Jordan, yo, that's
Bro,
insane,
catfish is
bro.
never gonna.
They're already putting like famous people naked. It's not even them. It's AIs.
And it looks like there's no stopping. It's just gonna keep getting
And it
crazy.
looks
So
real.
right
it looks
now,
like it looks
it's
like no
pretty
matter
much-
what, they'll make it look like you're here in your house, my nigga.
So what is real when we get past that chat?
That's what I'm saying. Pretty much they're
Nothing's
saying
real.
that right now AI
Metaverse is the future.
For real? You think
Metaverse
so?
is the future.
The
I'm telling you
metaverse.
right now. They already started fights in the metaverse.
They
But how?
started fights.
How,
What do you mean?
How it's like a video game? Like
No, like they're already putting the fights in the metaverse. So you're inside the ring watching these people fight.
oh
So
I've
yeah,
put
that's
it
what
on
they're doing
VR.
right now,
VR
type
sick.
shit.
Oh,
Like they have a
shit.
VR set, like with
Okay.
that
So you're in the
metaverse
ring
shit.
with the people.
I thought you meant fighters are in there.
Yeah.
Like
No.
No,
fighters
no
are fighting.
doubt.
Fans.
No doubt, VR
Oh,
headset
shit.
in your
Okay.
crib is gonna be like.
Bro, you could be
super normal.
courtside at the Lakers game, sitting in your house at the
yo,
real
that's-
game.
that's
you
sad,
can watch
bro.
the
Honestly,
game live.
That's kind of sad, bro. Like if I'm
Courtside.
I'm courtside to enjoy my time and have
Of
connections
course,
around
but-
too, like meet people, network.
But that's what I'm saying.
I can't be sitting on a
That's
couch
where it
courtside, bro.
becomes scary as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Like you could be living in a fake world. Everything is fake. You can't tell the difference. And right now, it's at the worst ever.
This
it's gonna
just
be.
showing you that everything around us is fake.
Right now, it's at the
could
worst
be.
it's gonna be. So meaning it's
I think-
only gonna
Bro,
get
he-
better, bro.
I was gonna say he thinks
I think there's a probable chance that it's a simulation.
It is.
like the
It's
Matrix.
like
You know how many times shit happens to me?
there's
I'm
a
like, yo,
probable
this shit
chance
is
that
a
this could be a
simulation,
simulation.
Bro, come on.
you know
bro.
about the Matrix, right?
The fact that
Yeah, of
anything I
course.
put in my head I make happen shows me that this shit's fucking fake, bro. How the fuck did I make the impossible possible, my
Yeah.
boy? Like in my own life, fuck what people see. Me, myself, things that I accomplish on my own. I'm like, yo, this shit's impossible for people to even fucking do.
Bro, look,
People say this is impossible. It's not because I'm special, it's just like I believe it.
but say, look,
That's what makes me realize I'm like,
I'm big on the law of attraction and I'm big on manifesting, whatever you want in life, but I didn't know that before. Bro, 6 years ago I was cleaning pools for my dad's company. He has a company now, thank God it's bigger than what it was before. But
Hell yeah,
bro,
amen.
6 years ago I was cleaning pools, making $400 after taxes, $400 a week, working from 6 a.m. to like 3 p.m., sweating my ass off. And bro, I put the law of attraction into work and I really believed it, really invested in myself, worked on myself. And now, bro, fast forward, like my life, it's a 180, bro. It's crazy. And like that goes to what you just said. Like you really can in this life, in this world.
anything you believe, you can make it happen.
Yeah.
But how much are you willing to believe?
And how hard you willing
chase
to
it?
work.
Oh, and another thing, now that we're on this topic that I've realized throughout my journey is distractions are real. But like you said, you could achieve anything you want to if you're willing to. But a lot of times, especially in this world with the phones that we have and shit, distractions come at you so fast and so easily that
this
people.
is just the devil. You want to know the devil? The real them. Yo, this is the devil they've been talking about. This is what the Bible was talking about. It was never about a fucking demon, bro. It was about technology, bro. This shit, you can use it for something good or something bad. Good, yin yang, right?
Yeah.
Good and bad. God and the devil. Right here, my bro.
Yeah.
Gift and a
It's the
curse.
truth. It's the truth. No.
No,
It can take over your life, for
It can
sure.
take over your... Bro, it's an addiction worse than cocaine, bro.
Time and energy, bro. That's time and energy.
You're in front of a screen all day, and you don't even know why you're even touching this shit. You just gotta touch it. You just gotta know it's there. And it's fucking insane, bro. And I see everybody like that, bro. I've literally walked inside a studio and I looked around.
Yo, so that goes back to the power of the mind. Like, the power of the mind is more powerful than people think, but the reason why they're not aware of the power of their own mind is because they're constantly distracted by just life. Whether it's a job, like a 9 to 5, sitting in traffic, stuck on your phone for fake gratification from people that don't even care about you. All that shit is your time and energy that's distracting you from what your passion is and what you can accomplish. That's why there's to me, I feel like that's why there's a delay in what you can accomplish. But that goes back to what you said. It's like you can accomplish anything depending on how focused you are. Like how bad do you really want it? Like how many distractions?
How much you willing to sacrifice?
How many distractions are you gonna throw away to the side? With faith, knowing that I'm not throwing this to the side in hopes that it'll happen. Like,
I know.
I'm throwing it into the side because I know
that's the only way it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but not a lot of people think that way. That's why
it takes a really strong mind to make something happen since young, since our age. Believe it or not, what we're doing, making something happen, having a dream, and believing, having goals, are our age. That's something big. People don't see that. That's 1% of the world. Not everybody sees it like us. People wait until they come to and they got this and that to start chasing a dream. I started going to the gym far as fuck because I had no option. Anybody else would have been, no, bro, whenever I find a gym closer. No, bro, that's the only one I know. That's the one that's going to help me. That's where I'm going. Just like if I didn't have a fucking car, I would have taken the bus or rode a bike. You get what I'm saying? It's like how bad you're willing to chase that and why you're willing to go. There's everything in life.
Yeah, and one of my only tattoos is how bad do you want it, and literally no excuses.
That,
if you want it bad enough, there's literally no excuse,
bro.
You're gonna make it to do. You're gonna do whatever you want.
My second baseball coach, that he's always say, excuses are like assholes. Everybody got one, they all stink. So it's like, the fuck you don't tell me? Don't find a solution. Don't go and tell me why I did. No, make it.
Everybody got a sob story. Everybody been through some shit. You feel me? No one cares, bro.
Yeah, that's what, literally. That's the thing. Like, unless you're on the same mission, like, it doesn't matter if they care or not. You got to move on. You got to keep going. Like, people aren't going to give a fuck.
And even if they do care, bro, that's just not going to help. It ain't going to help. It's up to you.
Yeah, you can't feel sorry for yourself. You can't be like, man, I went through this. I deserve
that pity
it.
shit is for
no one
bitches,
bro.
You got to, I realized too, like, throughout my own, like, just personal experiences, your vision is your vision. Like, if somebody doesn't see it, it's okay. But you got to have faith and you got to believe in yourself and what you want. Because there's a lot of people that since they don't have that same vision, it's not within them. That's okay. But they're going to be that person. Like, for example, EJ was not this type. He was ready as fuck. Thank God. Shout out EJ. But if it wasn't for him and it was anyone else, they could have easily been like, oh, yeah, I mean, we could start this podcast, but it's kind of expensive. Oh, shit, but how expensive is it? Oh, I'm not sure, but, it's going to take too much time. And the but, it's not
never
for you.
happen.
Yes, it's not for you. Like, that's cool. I'm going to keep going, though.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what everything, though, bro. Everything. If I would, bro, you know how many of my people used to tell me when I told them I was going to start fighting, like, yo, you're crazy. There's people doing this shit for 20 years. Bro, you don't know how much you just made it worse. Like, for yourself, if you ever want to see me fail, because now you just hype me up to be better than I ever was going to be. So you just turn on the beast, bro, because now I'm going to go hard for real. Now I'm going to make sure I make it happen. So now I can look at you and just smile and be like, thank you. You know? And a lot of people doubted me, bro. They were like, bro, people done this for 20 years. You're not going to step in there and think you're going to just, well,
out of love, but you're wrong.
Out of love, but they don't want to see you hurt.
Yeah.
But they don't understand that side, brother. It's like, bro, people thought I was crazy. Because I used to say, like, bro, anything I want, I can make happen. And I said that, and they were like, bro, you're crazy fuck. Now, the guy who really lost his mind. He's about to go in there and get hurt. Everybody was doubting me until my first fight. I promise you, bro. When I saw what I did, and they brought me a good-ass fighter, beat him. Second fight, people were like, maybe it was luck. Second fight, knockout again, faster. Third fight, let's see what happens. Let's see the third one. Boom, when I saw a black dude, tall, ripped, they're like, guy is on for a long night or knockout.
He didn't stand a chance, bro. I
went
saw
there
that shit too. Yo, yeah.
Every fight got shorter and shorter and shorter. Every fight went shorter.
You're getting better and better.
And I'm proving that it's all in your mind.
It is though, because that's one thing I see when I see you fight, bro. I notice that you're on attack mode, and nobody in that ring like that I've seen so far has any chance, bro. Like, and I'm talking about before you even hit him. It's your mentality and the way that you like approach the fight. I'm just like, yo, this shit's about to be crazy.
Yeah,
and
bro,
then,
I
like,
approach it
speaks
with
for
like,
yourself.
I don't care what you got going on at home. I don't care, sorry, who you lost this week. I don't care what you got going on. This is my kid's food, bro. I'm going, you're not taking it. You got to kill me. In my head, every time I'm in there, you did something bad to my family. If I lose this fight, you're going to rape my bitch and you're going to fucking kill my kids. That's how I see it in my head.
That's sports, bro. Even
And I go in there and I
players.
just go to kill you. And when I'm done, it's like that goes away. And I'm just like this humble guy. I'm like, just want to give you a hug and say sorry. Like, I swear to God, I feel bad after.
No, but that's competitiveness within the sport.
I feel bad after.
It's the secret sauce to being a champion. Is life or death, bro. Like, you have no chance. Like, I'm going to destroy you.
I'm gonna demolish you.
I saw
You're in my house.
a Joe Rogan podcast with a football player, and he was talking about how, bro, when they're in pads and you're in the NFL, like, everyone around you is elite. You're tackling to kill, because if you don't tackle to kill, he's gonna break that tackle, and that's your paycheck. So yeah, bro, that mentality I feel like is within all us athletes, bro. Like, when the game starts, like, yo, life doesn't matter. Like, we're here to win, no matter what. And then when that bell rings or whatever, when it's all done, like, all right, we're
Man, then we can hug it out all you want, bro. We'll take a selfie right in the ring, but bro, I'm going to kill you, bro.
When's the next fight?
Supposedly I'm fighting next month. I don't want to like expose too much yet because I don't have a contract. But let's see. Hopefully the next month I get in there.
Damn, bro, next month. So you can sign a contract, like, and already you're
I can sign a contract the day before I fight. Like, let's say if my opponent's if there's like a random guy's fighting, his opponent didn't make weight, but I'm on weight, I could just weigh in the day before the fight and sign the contract right there and then for the budget or whatever they're offering if I like it, and fight the guy last minute, like that 1 day notice.
Bro, I had no idea. I thought it was more of a...
That's why I stay ready, bro. I don't weight too much. I'm a little fat boy right now. But I always go up weight because that's just me being comfortable so I could be happy. But I make weight easy, bro. A week, and I make weight. I lost 15 pounds in a week easy, like nothing. Healthy.
I thought it was the opposite. I thought you get a contract and then you know what the contract is, what the fight is. Now you start, like, learning about your opponent.
My first 2 fights were like that. My third fight, I didn't even know if I was gonna end up fighting because I had 4 people call out. Nobody wanted to fight me after my second fight. But I was like, hey, we're not fighting a crazy ass Cuban kid. So nobody wanted to fight me because I'm young and I have a lot of energy. So like, nah. All those old niggas were like, nah. And then the black dude was like, man, I'll fight that kid. I'll knock him out. Cool. I went in there and look what happened. The fastest fight I had. And he was good too in kickboxing.
Damn, bro, I really didn't know. I thought you had to, like, prepare, like, for a fight, like, like, scouting the guy, knowing the guy, making weight, shit like that.
Yes,
thought it took more time.
Sometimes it's like, bro, it's a check. We live off of this. We have this opportunity now. You never know when they're gonna give us another contract. That's why I took 3 contracts back to back because they needed me. They had a lot of shows in Florida, and I'm the biggest ticket seller in Florida. And I'm not even a champion. I'm not even.
Nah, it's just the beginning.
And you know what's crazy? I'm ranked number 4 in the world in box rec. Not in BKFC, meaning in every organization of bare knuckle. I'm ranked number 4 between everybody in the world. And I only have 3 fights. People that have 8-0 and they're ranked close to me. You understand what I'm saying? Why? There's a lot of factors to that. They count the time you've been in there. They count the fame, and they count a bunch of things. So for a reason, I'm number 4 in less than a year of fighting. Like, I'm meant for that shit, and nobody's gonna take that from me. And that's my mindset.
Yo, it's only the beginning.
It's my mindset. And I don't go to the gym and act like the toughest guy in the gym. I'm super humble. If anything, I try to learn from everybody. But I guess right now, in moments like this, is the times that you say things like that, Like, I'm confident who I am, I know where I'm gonna go. Plus, I even forget, like, there's times that we're here talking, I forget we're even recording. I swear to God.
That's how it is.
That's the best way that it happens.
The best way. So, like, bro, like, dead ass, bro, like, that's the only reason I was even saying it like that, because I feel like we all need to be on the same frequency. I see that all of us are dream chasers here. Everybody got a goal here. Everybody got expectations to have the life that we want to live, not what they tell us we got.
Bro, 100%. I'll jump from job to job as I work on my passion, as opposed to working my job and then hopping on and off my passion. Mm-hmm. I'm the opposite. And we are all the opposite. That's why we relate. So somebody that doesn't think that way would think we're crazy. And I tell EJ this all the time. In reality, I stopped thinking that we are crazy, and I started realizing, like, bro, we are normal. Synced. We are normal. They are crazy. To work somebody else's...
We're elite.
Yeah, to work a job and then hop on and off your passion, but, like, stay committed to that job, to me, that's craziness. If you hop on and off jobs to survive, but then you're stuck and you're focused on your passion, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen no matter what.
So I think we're normal.
We're just the minority, whereas everybody else is the majority. Most people are out there, the 9 to 5. Like, all right, this is just my
And
life.
there's nothing wrong with that.
It's fine. It's good.
This is different mindset.
You can have a
That's what
Now,
a
are
good
you
life.
happy?
That's what being relatable is like.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
You gotta ask yourself that question. Are you fucking happy with your 9 to 5? You're fucking happy?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm happy with you, bro. I'm glad you're happy, bro. But if you're not happy, then what are we talking about right here? Because that's why we chase it, right? Freedom.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
happiness.
That's what I want.
If you're
yeah.
happy, you're happy. Yeah.
But that's the happiest moments you ever when you have peace, when you have freedom.
Freedom. That's what it is.
I'm telling you, bro, you could spend 24 hours in a jail and you're gonna want to get out of there like you've been there your whole life. Same. If you spend 20 years and have the same anxiety for that many, like it's just what it is. Freedom is the most important shit. It's not about people say, oh, because girl. No, bro, it's not about women, none of that, bro. It's about just being able to do whatever you want. So yo quiero ir y acostarme en el balcón, me acuesto en el balcón.
I do it all the time.
If that's what I want to do. You get what I'm saying? If I want to go outside and lay on the carpet, I'll do. You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean by freedom. Like, I want to go eat today. I want to eat. I saw something online. Damn, I want to go eat that breakfast in Italy. Go to Italy, go eat that breakfast the next day in your private jet. That's what freedom is about.
No,
It's not only about flexing on the jet. It's being able to go eat the little thing over there. Hiding. You don't even want people to know you're rich.
There's levels, bro, and that's a different level to where, again, Andrew Tate mentioned this, where he was like, bro, you gotta understand that like most people aren't at this level, but when you're a multimillionaire, you can almost time travel, because the power of flying a jet, bro, you could wake up in the morning, have a business meeting, and then fly somewhere that is 3 hours behind, have another business meeting, and in that place that you're at, let's say it's LA, it's 11 a.m. and you've already had 2 business meetings, and now you fly back somewhere else where the time changes, and it's still 11 a.m. where you just landed. You know what I mean?
So you're like in the
That's
same
some
day.
trippy shit. Yeah.
But people can't experience that. But you know, when you got a
To live
jet,
that must be nuts, my nigga.
that jet lifestyle is different, bro.
You're
The
always
time
chasing
change.
the time. You're chasing the time
Yeah.
to always be ahead and have your days be like 40 hours.
Exactly, that's what he said. Yeah, bro,
You
it's
can
like time
definitely
travel.
do that,
It's
That's
the
like
jet
that.
travel.
You can really make shit happen.
So
Exactly.
technically, some people do have more than 24 hours
Yes.
in a day.
Yes, because time zones change. Because time zones change.
You get it now?
If you fly right now from Miami to LA,
You'll beat the 3 hours.
3 hours, bro.
I don't know. I've never flown to LA, but
It's
I
a
know
3-hour difference.
I know it's a
It's a
3 hour
3-hour
difference, but is the plane trip 3 hours?
Yeah. You beat it by like minutes.
But that 3 hours,
You're pretty much gonna get
you
there
never-
at the time you
Then you
boarded.
left.
you never wasted the 3 hours. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah,
spent
you
3
never
hours on
wasted
a
it.
plane, but now you land.
Because
And
time
it's
is
the
going
time,
this
and
way,
it's
and you're
that
going
time.
that way.
It's crazy.
It is crazy as
Trippy.
fuck.
But yeah, yo, you said that if you have to and you get sign a contract, you can cut weight like easy. How exactly is that process of cutting weight? Is it
you gotta be
mostly-
at least 3 days without eating heavy whatsoever, and then everything else would be probably waterway.
Bro,
Like-
being a Cuban, I know that's just hard, bro. Rice and beans, bro.
Yeah,
Our
that's
portions,
why-
at least the portions that we're used to
My
go as
size,
Cubans, like
for my size, I'm supposed to be 135 pounds. I'm supposed to fight at 135, but I fight at 155. A whole 20 pounds. People are like, yo, why don't you go? Bro, because I know what my body, if I walk around 170, I already know my body's heavy, so why would I damage my body just because y'all say that's what my body type is supposed to be and how I look super ripped? I don't care about that. I want to be healthy and I want to feel good in the fight. And I could drop this 15 pounds like nothing, but when it goes to now dropping under what I feel comfortable, and that's when your body gets weak, your vitamins and this and that. And how much really do you know what you got going on unless you're in the doctor every day while cutting weight? We don't do that. Let's be realistic. Only like millionaire fighters do that. They're fighting 12 rounds. They're not bare knuckle fighters. You know what I'm saying?
so it's 100% the diet, right?
Diet is the most important thing, but water is the water intake. You spend 2 days.
To lose weight,
Yeah, you spend 2 days sauna and cutting and only drinking like 8 ounces of water that day, you're gonna come my way.
You said 3 days without eating.
At least 3 days without eating and working out like a motherfucker.
bro,
Then you gotta
damn,
go
bro.
a few other days eating only a little bit, like 1 tuna can a day. In 2 portions, like type of thing, right? And then you gotta get the ones that have no sodium, because you can't have no salt. And like that's an example. Like there's other ways to do it with a whole super diet and this and that. But I'm talking about like last minute. You're asking me last minute what's the process
Yeah.
last minute. It's not the best toll on your body.
that's my
But
next
it's
question.
possible.
Yeah.
Now, it's not how you damage your body to go down, it's how good you recover. So that's when it comes to play that I'm always on top of my game. I recover super good.
But when you drop 15 fast and go
I
into the
recover
fight,
super good.
recover
Super
as
good.
in after the fight? Or
Before.
No, right before the fight.
Oh, tell me about that.
I got 32 hours. to
How do you
recover.
how do you recover
I
better
don't know
than
how it
someone
works.
else? Let's say.
Head of lice. A lot of people think that they gotta go and eat this massive amount of food and that's just upsets your stomach. So you kind of go in and just eat food. No, you gotta eat your little pasta with your chicken, you know, something light, and a lot of fruits, a lot of liquid. Liquid is the most important when you drop a lot of weight. What your point to not get hurt is to drink enough water for the water to go back into your cranium and have that jelly, gets really jelly in there, and your brain doesn't hit the wall so you don't have concussions.
How do you learn about all this shit? Just being within the sport?
Yes,
And, like,
and before the sport, I already kind of knew because my dad's a nutritionist. My dad knows a lot about nutrition.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's big.
So like I'm already informed about all of that. Like whatever bad thing I do.
Yeah, what you just said. What you just said with
big.
water and the brain, bro. I never knew that.
A lot of fighters get knocked out because they cut so much weight that they don't hydrate enough to put that water back in. They leave every water from their bones, so you get like pains when you're cutting weight. Like every organ is leaving all the water out. That's why you can die of dehydration. That's, you can go days without eating, but you can't go days without drinking water because you'll die. Your brain is surrounded by this jelly that is hydrated.
You're all water.
You're like all water.
70, 80% water.
We live in an ocean. We don't live in land.
Yeah.
True.
We live in an ocean with gravity, supposedly, right?
Yeah.
That's
You
what it
said,
is.
hold on, you said gravity supposedly?
I mean,
Let's be realistic. Have you gone up there? Because I don't know what the fuck going on. I just go based off shit that people say, right? So let's be real. If the continents are separated, it's not a solid rock, my guy. True. And nobody has touched the bottom of the ocean in the Atlantic Ocean or some shit.
Yo, you know what's crazy that you're saying this? Look, I was on a cruise.
How do you know I shouldn't go from side to side, man?
Yo, listen to this shit. Because I was on a cruise last month and I thought about almost the same shit. We're in the middle of the ocean because we're on a cruise, right? And I'm thinking, I see this beautiful ocean, but it looks so perfect and flat. And it's because of the water. And I'm like, how is it possible that like with all this craziness of this amount of water in the ocean, everything is just so calm and chilling? I'm like, nah, bro. I was like, what if? I'm like, how deep are we right now? Because I had no idea. So I'm like, imagine the earth. Because when you look at the earth, it's a round, beautiful planet. Mm-hmm. Cool. Imagine the earth if you remove all of the water, like just for a couple seconds. What the fuck does it look like? The fuck does it look like?
there's some high parts and there's just more mountains and
Get the fuck out of here.
Shit.
But there's no way it's still a
And what about the little?
It is a circle.
What about the fire shit that's in the middle of the earth? And
Yeah.
That's different. That's the magma. And
You guys never heard about like
volcanoes.
those people that went in like there was like a group of people that dug into like the ground that went super super deep and they started hearing like screams of people in pain and they went right back up.
I've heard of that.
Nah, tell me about that shit.
Yes.
I never heard about that.
So there's a hole somebody drilled,
Nah.
Yeah.
and you would go up to the hole and you would hear
But it's like
people
super
screaming.
deep hole. Like I'm talking about thousands of miles in.
But it could be in your head, bro. Like that could definitely
No, but
be.
they said that like the whole group of people said that they went down there and they heard it. Like
Yeah.
everybody in
You guys
the
ever seen
machine.
Hercules?
Huh?
Hercules?
Like the Disney movie?
Well, yeah. the Disney movie.
Okay.
No, but yeah, bro, and there's a scene that you like the souls are
Yeah.
swirling around in like the underworld.
The
what that-
underworld.
that's what that shit reminds
Right.
me of, like a whole
Well, think
deep-
about it. If there's a fucking
a whole
underworld,
deep in the earth.
then what the fuck is the water for, my nigga? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
NASA.
Water is life, though.
You guys
so
didn't hear that
that's
NASA first started in the water and they got, I don't know what the fuck happened there. They
I
said,
didn't hear
man,
this.
fuck, dude, better off in the sky.
NASA.
So I probably tell this guy all the time too. I'm like, why are we so concerned about going to Mars and
You think we don't even
spaceship?
know our ocean?
Right. Yo, you sound like
There's
me. That's
two
what I
things.
say.
Either they saw some shit that they don't want to know nothing about, or it's all fucking bullshit, nigga. Everything is bullshit. The only thing we have is the fucking water. And there's nothing up there.
Bro, you know the type of animal.
I believe in
never
space.
know.
I believe in space. I believe that.
I believe, but
the
same thing, I believe in
stars-
reincarnation. Reincarnation is real as
Sure.
fuck.
Could be.
No, it's real.
Reincarnation with animals.
There's just no proof.
Or with
If there's no reincarnation, then what the fuck is deja vu? What the fuck you have dreams? What is all of that? Explain that.
There's some shit that we do not know.
there's
is
so
going
much
on.
shit that we don't know, bro.
Yeah, but yes, reincarnation,
Your
possibility
soul
could be a real
travels,
thing.
dog.
But your soul
You meet
travels.
people that you click with. You don't chemistry. Chemistry is not always with a girl. It could be with a friend. You meet people. You just damn, bro. I feel like I've known you my whole life, nigga. You do. You just don't know it. You feel me?
That's
and it's the
crazy,
fact. There's
bro.
no way around clicking with people right away. And there's people that you see right away. You can't stand them. Why is that?
Because our souls used to fight.
Yeah.
Our souls-
Something happened there in another life or something.
Damn.
Insane, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
There's definitely something that we're not picking up, that what is consciousness or whatever, like that.
Yo,
We're
you-
robotized to not use more than 1% of our brain, bro.
AI,
We don't use nothing.
bro.
We don't use our brains, bro.
Yeah.
And think about it. You guys believe in time travel?
Well, I just talk about jet travel. It's kind of the same thing.
No, but real time travel.
I believe you can go forward in the future. I don't know if you can go back.
If it's already made,
But if you go in the future, you gotta come back.
Yeah.
Again, that goes into the simulation.
Bro, if you want to hear my thought about time travel,
I'm glad I touched this. I want to see what people say.
I'll have you guys on a whole nother level of thinking.
Go, talk about it, bro.
All right, bro. My theory of time travel is that if Earth and space, there's different timing of like the space time and all this shit. I think everything already happened and it's just continuously happening over and over again. So, but like I'm talking about millions of years or thousands of years in advance. For example, we are so obsessed with finding Mars and getting to Mars. Why do we want Mars? Because if something happens to Earth, eventually we need to move away from Mars, right? Like that's the goal or whatever. Bro, what if we already did that and that's why we're on Earth?
Yeah.
That's my theory of time travel, is that what we're experiencing and what we're doing has already happened within the past with different people, different souls, different situations.
Same
but
souls,
it's all,
different times.
It's the same. Yeah, it's like the same process of. So even if you want to, if you want to get deeper into it, and again, I don't know shit. I don't research this shit. This is from my thought process of like just me living life and what I think.
Me too. That's what.
Bro, so I think that I wouldn't be surprised if humans come from a different planet. Like we were put on this Earth from a different species of, I don't know if it's aliens or some shit. Because bro, you look at Earth and it's like animals.
Reptilians, bro.
I don't know too much about that.
It's water. We're all about 80% water.
I don't know
what does that mean? We come from the water. We're reptilians, no matter how
That's
you see it.
That's what that means? I'm not sure what reptilians is. That's the thing. Like,
reptilians, so like everything that has to do with like groundwater, basically, water animals.
Okay, that's interesting. I don't know about that. But
crocodiles.
I'm just thinking since
all of that.
They do mess with water for sure. I'm thinking like amphibians.
But when my theory or my thought process is like, bro, an alligator, for example, or a shark, or a water animal, a whale, bro, fucking a chimp, a dog, a cat. These animals have been on this same Earth for years and years and years, but they're not flying.
Dogs are fake. They were. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's not an animal.
Dogs are fake.
They made them. They were lab made with wolves. They were really lab made.
I know that.
Okay.
And
damn,
history repeats itself again. How the fuck they made them ugly ass little Frenchies that cost so much? Sorry, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it shows you. Life shows you that they mutate.
But bro, what I was saying about dogs though, like for example, they've been around on the same Earth for years, but they don't create shit. They're not flying around in airplanes. They're not staying in hotels. They don't have jobs. Like
because we don't let them.
But it's because I think it's because bro, humans aren't from this Earth. The shit that
we are the aliens.
I think
the shit that we've created on this Earth is not like any other animal. Animals are born, they hunt, they reproduce, they die. And then it happens over and over again without no creation.
Just like us, but we decided to have luxury.
We create, and we
don't.
We
wanted to have panties and shit like that,
bro. But we don't only create. Look at the shit that we've done within 10 years, bro. Where are we going in 20?
AI.
AI for sure, but
20, I think AI is probably next year, like right here, bro. I'm telling you, 20 years from now, bro, AI is like, bro, AI will be what MySpace is.
My boy,
bro, I keep forgetting that we're fucking on air too.
We are the craziest country in the world.
We're just talking shit, so I completely forgot that we're on air too for a second. But yo, getting back to it, because we're gonna be coming up on time. And bro, the next episode that you're on, we could talk more about aliens. We can talk about this all day. But the first episode is always for like the people watching to just get to know who the guests are, where they came from, what they're up to. So I think we pretty much hit every point other than the next fight that you have. We're not sure. We're not sure the date yet. All right, but we're gonna be out there as soon as it drops. I'm gonna repost that shit. Like, let the city know. And bro, just keep going from there. Where do you see yourself within your fighting career and the music career? Like just within this year.
I feel like I'll be successful in both of them. This year, they slowed me down a little bit, like I said, for the little situation I had and the fighting side. But I say by the end of next year, I'll be the world champ, 100%. More than 100%.
By the end of next year?
Yeah. 2024. End of 2024, I'll be the champ.
Just do it. I see that shit happening.
Sure.
Yeah. And you were saying earlier, like, there's different, like, leagues of bare knuckle, like...
Yeah, I'm in the biggest one.
Okay.
PKFC, the biggest platform for bare knuckle.
What does it take to be a champion? Do you have to have a certain record and then beat the champion at the time?
You gotta classify it. You gotta be a fight that's worth it. It's complicated because it's a new organization.
Even number.
The rankings don't really matter.
I was gonna say,
in a
even
way, it's
number 4
mostly
in the
what
world.
makes sense, what fights in their eyes make sense. So you guys gotta respect them as the business side and just ride the wagon until it's your time. When they give you the light, you take it, and that's what's gonna happen. The second they give me an opportunity to get that belt, boy, I'm not letting that shit go until I feel like it, and they're gonna realize that I'm not playing around. I'm gonna kill everybody that put in that bitch.
Nah, you're keeping that shit in Miami.
No, that shit's not leaving, and I want every fight here in the Hard Rock.
That's so.
And I'm telling you, I'll be the first Miami bare knuckle fighter to fill up the Dolphin Stadium or the Marlin Stadium. Mark my words.
Hey, that's what's
That
up.
would be
I
dope.
said that.
That would be so
Hey,
crazy.
I've always called, bro, when I look at the Martin Stadium, bro,
I will fill that shit up. Y'all can point that shit out. I'm telling you, I'm gonna fill that bitch up.
Yo, I got to actually play in there my senior year, bro. Play
that's
baseball.
pretty fucking dope. Hell yeah.
Bro, I was at Gables, but I used to play at Killian, and
Hell
I played
yeah.
against Killian my senior year. Started against Killian.
That's fucking
But that
lit.
shit. But yo, in there, bro, I've always said it. Like just looking at it from here, it looks like the Coliseum. So I
Bro,
could
it's
definitely
insane.
see you, like the Heat
Nigga,
Arena.
feeding that.
The
Bro,
Heat
I'm
Arena's
telling you,
fire, but yo, this shit
No,
is.
no, no. They already did it. Nobody has done this. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, this is I want it to be here, bro. Marlins Park, this shit is. That's the Coliseum right there.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
That's where
And
the
I never played
gladiators
basketball. I play baseball, so it makes more sense for me to fill that one
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
That'd be a
And I
Super
come
Bowl.
out to the old Marlin colors. The Florida Marlins. That's my
Bro,
real.
you've
That's the
seen
real
that
Marlins.
they've won the colors this year.
Hey,
That's
man,
crazy.
come on, man. Stop playing with
Yeah,
dogs,
bro.
man.
That's the real Marlins for
The
real. That's
real
when I was
Marlins,
a big Marlins fan. Like that was a squad, bro. After 2003, they won that championship.
Florida
and
Marlins, man.
That's our childhood. Now they fucked it up with all this new shit.
We're rebuilding. Hey, but they got one thing right: the uniforms. They brought that shit back. Thank God.
Yeah, right?
They just
Thank
need to
God,
switch
man.
back to it in general.
Yeah, yeah, bro. The logo too, like
It needs to be
colors.
black, teal, and silver.
Yeah.
Just go back to that. It was all good. Same lettering, go back, everything old school, in my opinion.
I'm telling you, bro.
And just
Yeah,
change
bro.
the F to an M because it's Miami Marlins.
You gonna
so.
see, bro. It's gonna be big, bro. That bare knuckle shit is gonna be huge. It's gonna take over UFC. It's gonna take over everything. It's gonna be the biggest thing out.
You think it's gonna be bigger than UFC? Interesting.
Because it's way more violent.
You saw UFC just bought WWE. I think,
Yeah, but
I think
it's
that's a
gonna
bad
be way
move.
more. But I'm talking about like fan wise, people are always gonna love bare knuckle more. Why? Because bro, anybody that never had an opportunity has an opportunity in bare knuckle. The boxers that were never elite, like Mayweather, gonna have an opportunity. The McDonald's, people like that are really dogs that never made it because science or MMA, they didn't know the ground game, but they could bang. They're gonna go to bare knuckle and make. Chad Mendes had his biggest paycheck in bare knuckle.
Damn.
I think bare knuckle is the future because, like you said, it's more violent. And when that shit clicked to me because I thought about this. I don't even know what it's called, but it's the thing where they stand in front of each other and they just smack each other hard
Oh, the
as fuck.
slap shit.
Yeah,
just
That's
funny
just
as
stupid
fuck.
as fuck.
It is. It
It's
is.
funny.
Sorry.
But
It's
no, but it
hilarious.
is. It's stupid as fuck. But then that shit clicked 'cause when you mentioned violence. I'm like, that's probably the only reason people tune into that shit in the first place. It's straight violence and there's no blocking. It's just that hard hit.
That's what people look
So-
at.
No doubt.
Imagine bare knuckle.
Nah,
No
I
doubt.
think it can be bigger.
Bare
than
knuckle
UFC.
It just needs the right names in it.
Yeah. It's getting more popular. I've heard about it a bunch of times. And, Paige Van,
That's why I
Van
want.
Zandt.
I think she had the biggest paycheck
Yeah.
in bare knuckle.
Yeah, she's also a baddie. So, like,
But
they
see what
paid
I'm
for her
saying?
to
They
jump
paid
into
her
it
more
for
than
more
real
eyeballs.
gladiators, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she.
So
she
it's all
did bare
about
knuckle.
how big you really are. So my goal is be so big that there's no way of them turning down whatever I ask them for, and I'll be able to do my own events, and I'll be able to help people on that they didn't want to put on for whatever reason. Not BKFC. I'm talking about like just the combat sport world, period. Because now everything has changed. It's a lot of boxers that are getting put on now thanks to people like Jake Paul.
For sure.
There's boxers that are getting opportunities now.
Yo, I
Yeah.
love boxing, bro. I love training. I feel like it's the best cardio. I haven't been doing it recently, but I want to get back into it,
He
bro.
tests you a lot of you. He humbles you down.
Yeah.
When you get your ass beat the first few times, you realize damn, I ain't such a badass like I thought. Hold up.
Yeah.
And then you become a badass, but it takes time. You know, you gotta respect.
It
Humbles you down. And
Yeah.
then you see the little kids that look like nerds and they're so good at fighting. You're like, bro, you can't judge nobody in the street, bro. See all these kids all quiet and this and that with glasses, they'll beat the living life out of you, my boy.
Yeah, bro. You never know what people know. Somebody could look weak, and then out of nowhere you
Be
throw,
way stronger than you, my boy.
and smarter. You throw up your set, they read it, and then they get you on a move where they just fucking knock you out real quick.
Yeah,
You
quick,
don't
boom,
even,
embarrass the shit out of you in front of all your friends.
and you wouldn't even know it until you wake up. That shit is scary, bro.
And you're gonna be
You-
all over the world.
you
'Cause, like,
can't
there's phones
judge.
before a person even thinks bad, somebody got a phone like, I think he's gonna do something.
You can't judge. You
That's how
can't
the world
judge
works now.
nobody, bro. That's just crazy out here.
But yeah,
How did you, like, bro, my bad, we're coming up on time, but like,
No,
last
you good.
question, just like out of curiosity, like, how did you get skilled in fighting? Like, when you were growing up and you were getting into fights as a kid, is it something that you like trained on your own, or you just naturally like got into it and then shit happened?
Naturally had it, realistically speaking, because I've caught on to things that I've heard other fighters that are successful as hell taking years to learn, and I'm catching on in like a month or two. Literally. Like, I started training with a new coach that he's teaching me a lot of new things, and he's telling himself that I'm catching on like a lot of people would not understand. He tells me that like people don't understand how fast you catching on. That's what he tells me. La gente no entiende lo rápido que está cogiendo las cosas. I'm getting shit like this. And I feel like when you're born for something, bro, nobody can take that from you, bro. Like, nobody was going to take that soccer ball. No matter how little Messi was, nobody was going to take the soccer ball from him.
That's why
he was going to be Messi.
I'm excited for you, and I'm excited that we got you on the show this early in your career, because I'm telling you, bro, 3-0, like, bro, I was mind blown when I saw the way that you fight, and I saw that you're only 3-0. I'm like, nah, bro, there's no way. Like, this guy's next up. He's the future for real.
Yeah, bro, and I didn't even know how to fight to then, bro.
Well, that's why I like say it again, is because when you tell me that like growing up, you never really studied the game too much. You were just natural with it, and now you're studying it. And bro, at our age, since we're older, our adaptability is crazy, bro. So like, now that you're getting good at it, yo, shit's about to be crazy for you, bro.
And you're still young. Like, a fighter's age doesn't finish till like 38, 39.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, bro. We got time, bro. Got time to make something happen.
Future champ.
I'm excited for the future.
Yes,
Hell yeah, bro. Future champ in the building.
Hell yeah,
right
man.
here. Hey, we're gonna keep supporting you, bro. We're gonna be out there on that next fight for sure. And then, bro, just keep following the journey,
Let's
keep
fucking do it.
hustling, keep grinding. And bro, until next time.
Let's do it, my
You'll
boy.
be back. Appreciate you, bro.
Oh shit.
Yo,
Thank you,
and
bro.
Trippy,
Thank you guys,
of course, bro. Appreciate you.
Good.
Yes, sir. I already know.
It's crazy.